That's life.
That's
life.
I was listening to a podcast the entire time. They were just like finding different ways to incorporate.
Yeah.
Matt Rife.
Matt Rife.
Home the other night and I said, "Hey, that's my wife."
It actually looks way better. Tupages.
Why are you doing the pop-out chat?
Kyle, it's over there. Top left of your sim rig.
Oh. Ew.
There's like 4 of them over there. There's another one.
Another one.
All right, we did it again.
Oh, did we?
Hello, Governor. Oh.
Yeah, that works. Matt Rife.
That's the
Does the video look any better to the 3 people that are watching? Why do you need to see the knees?
We can't see my face now, so that's good.
Oh yeah, I'm actually doing okay. Nope.
To like a different part of the table.
We could literally slide it over. It's just a screwy. It's just a screwy, Yanni.
I got it. Live.
When Kyle blows the table apart.
Do it live. That's why I haven't done it.
Jet says, unfortunately, he sees me in Norm in high definition. So apparently the video is better. I feel like that's worse,
As far as you
sir.
can go if you can.
That's better, Rish, because then Norm can lay the mic stand down. Yeah, you got that's about all you're getting right there.
Yeah, it's much
As
better.
much as he can, if he can lay it down better.
Yeah, I'll mess with it after, but it's already off to the side opposed to in my face.
Oh. I'm waiting for the I'm waiting for the table to shatter.
Oh no, dude! You pick up this.
Yeah, but knowing your luck, there's like a grain of sand under the thing that would just puncture it just the right way. Yeah, I know.
That's good enough.
All right, check just real quick. Check or do you need the mouse and the shit? Or?
Probably.
Oh yeah, because I forgot we can see what it looks like here. Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, the mic's not even in your face anymore.
Yeah. What'd you do, mate?
What'd you do? Jet's being mean tonight. What? Once we get it all figured out, I mean, obviously to switch scenes.
Oh.
Are we though?
I hope that works.
I think it looks better on YouTube. 100%.
Yeah, I was actually looking forward to this. Seeing if it looked better.
I haven't been looking forward to this since last night.
Right. All right. What's happening, gentlemen?
You mother.
Top of the morning.
I got
last night.
comfortable and my Red Bull's all the way over there.
Yeah, same. Sponsor placement.
Cool. All right.
Tonight.
We're off and running. We did some updates on the computer, trying to get some better video quality. So in the chat, let us know if it looks better, because I feel like it does. Might have figured it out. Anyway, Norm, what do you got for the old folks in the old off track?
Damn it.
Norm,
Hello.
off track.
Off track. Did some truck stuff this weekend.
You just like rebooting,
Yeah.
buffering there for a minute.
Yeah. No, I'm distracted. My glasses are smudged and it's driving me fucking crazy. People that wear glasses.
Do you need like a
Sucks.
microfiber?
What?
You
No,
want, like,
I
a
don't have one
microfiber?
on me.
You want
You
one?
want to use my silk boxers? I mean,
Yeah. Do they have little hearts on them?
yes.
Do you want one?
They have Kyle's face
No,
on
I'm
them.
fine. I'll
Okay,
live.
because that would drive me nuts too. So I don't blame you.
It's fine. I can see. It's just looks like I don't have glasses on right now because everything's kind of flared.
Yep.
But either way, yeah, I did truck stuff this weekend on the old Silver Redo. I had an exhaust issue that I've been dealing with for a while where the muffler rattled like a son of a gun
Mm-hmm.
because pieces of the exhaust were inside of it loose. So went up to my buddy's shop up in the East Bumfuck and chopped the muffler off, put a new one on, got a little bark out of it.
Just
Very,
a touch.
very subtle.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. He started it when
That's
we were
nice.
waiting for you to
Yeah.
come home. It sounded good. It sounds really nice.
I
We're
didn't
getting
want-
old though. We like the subtle exhaust.
We were having
Dude,
that whole
yeah.
conversation.
When we were doing it, I was like, just put a pipe in there. Just put a pipe in there. No, be responsible.
Yep.
Like my big thing is like I sit in my truck at work and eat lunch in it. And 9 times out of 10 the truck's running. So like I don't need to be sitting outside of my work just like rattling the building while I'm eating lunch.
It's an expensive lunch break now.
Yeah. Gives a heck, dude. Fucking that thing gets great fuel mileage.
Cost you an extra $10 just to run it at lunch.
It's all right. I pack my own lunch. I save money on the long game.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm making money on the back end of this deal, baby. Yeah, so I did some truck stuff. I did that. Put the blades back on it.
Looks
they're,
hot.
Chop, chop,
Looks
chop,
hot.
chop.
they're filthy, but look cool.
Yeah, you damn right. They dirty.
Yeah,
Look
who gives
sick.
a heck?
Stanky.
The dirtier they are, the less you can see all the paint that's chipping off of them, which
Oh.
is an upgrade.
Hey, we got a guy for that.
We do. Call Jim's Rims. Oh wait, he's not paying for off track. Fuck that guy. Did that, and then Sunday went up to Hudson, New Hampshire, and cleaned out a storage unit.
Nice.
My mom's friend had a couple storage units. They needed cleaned out bad. So me and my dad offered to help them throw some shit away and collect some goodies in the process.
Cool.
Last time we got a 3-wheeler, 2 snowmobiles. What else did we get out of that thing?
What'd you get this time?
A golf cart
Cool.
that is not good. I don't think that's getting off the trailer. I think that's going straight to the dump. It was
Toast.
like oversold, underdelivered on this whole deal. Like we were told, like, oh yeah, like one of the storage units has a 3-wheeler in it, a snowmobile, a golf cart. So me and my dad are just seeing money signs.
Or
Yeah.
fun.
We're about to like.
Oh,
crack
those were
this
all from
thing open.
this time that you were supposed to
It's
get.
the same units,
Oh, okay.
but we got a lot of the stuff last time. So like we were like thinking like, oh,
I
we're
was
gonna like
confused. Like, is it another set?
we're gonna like crack the seal on these barn finds, and it's gonna be like a mint 250R.
It's just the scene from
an old-
Forza.
Yeah, literally. We thought we were gonna open a barn find. It turns out we did not. We opened
A barn.
the worst,
Bamboozled
the
again.
worst episode,
Just
of,
the barn.
the
No
worst episode of
finds.
Storage Wars ever.
Damn it.
We threw the snowmobiles. 2 snowmobiles. I gave one to my buddy. He needed the engine out of it. The engine was slightly on fire, but still spun over, so he needed the engine.
Lightly toasted.
So I gave him that, and we threw the other one away. 3-wheeler. My dad is in the process of trying to save. It's an upward fight, but it's free.
Yeah.
Other than that, the golf cart's some fucking old.
That's a bummer though. The golf
Like,
cart be sick. Like,
It's
Pocono.
a 3-wheeled.
Oh, it's
old-
one of the 3-wheel
It
joints?
must be a Cub Cadet.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
know what those are.
It doesn't say what it is because that's been gone. It used to be green. It's now spray painted blue and red down the middle, split. Roll cage built out of fence posts on it.
Wow.
The seats, the backrest on the seat was like old, like Cars, the movie, like pillowcases sewn together on the seat. Like there's like little Lightning McQueens and shit on the seat, and the bottom of the seat.
This thing
was
is custom.
a trash bag. It had stenciled a 14 on one side and a 48 on the other side.
Okay.
Red 14, blue 48. So obviously, Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson fan. It's now Clint Boyer, Alex Bowman, because we represent the good guys in this household. But yeah, it's not worth saving. It's
Yeah.
it's an old
Sure
two-stroke.
doesn't sound like it.
It's an old 2-stroke. It had some hodgepodge freaking oiling system hooked up to the crank that's all
Yeah.
disconnected and
Yeah,
shit.
where the passenger just squeezes a baster and it oils.
It's like a Reliant Robin, so the thing's just gonna kill you the second you actually
Yeah.
accelerate it.
Yeah.
So that thing, it's probably getting pushed right into the heap. But it was still like it was worth the shot. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. You
Of
might have
course,
found-
they
yeah.
always found good
that's
stuff with
that's
the
what
TV
gambling's
show
for, baby.
that definitely wasn't planted. Yeah, it could have been a Cushman. That's true. That's another.
I'm a little
other
upset
company.
it wasn't a good golf cart because I feel like I'm going
Ooh.
to end up buying one here sooner or later. My neighborhood is full of them, and everyone's like, "You got to get one."
that's
And I'm
keeping
like,
up with the Joneses
I'm like,
thing.
guys, where the hell am I supposed to put one?
Yeah,
Why
so
do
it's
you
easier
need-
to drive to your neighbors for the
They
white
all
swaps?
buzz around. Like the guy Bobby up the road. The guy Bobby up the road has one of the six person ones.
Did you hear him?
No, I did not.
Okay, probably good.
Yeah.
Keep going.
They all have like the ones with the front seat. Some of them have 2 rows with the backward facing seat.
Also, the
And
third
they,
row,
they
or two
load
and a
all,
half,
they
whatever.
load all the kids in them, and like Bobby, the guy Bobby up the road, he goes, I'm in the garage the other day and I hear it's electric, so there's no noise. I just hear it's the all
The
terrains
tire.
on it, just
Yeah, you just hear the
and I
paddle
look at it,
tires
there's
going by.
there's 6 kids in it, and he's just ripping around with a drink in his hand, like he hits the cul-de-sac, almost rolls the thing, but the kids are all like, wow!
See, that's what I was
It
hoping
sounds
for.
reckless. I love it.
This is the neighborhood.
That's what I wanted out of this deal. It's not what we got out of it.
Yeah.
Since the snow has melted, there are 3 fresh new 11s in my neighborhood.
Oh yeah. There you
Somebody's
go.
getting after
Dude,
it.
when we were down at Roots in Wildwood, Jersey, we rented one of the two row in the flipper. But it was like the lifted one with the paddle tires
That's
that
how
you could
these
take
all
into
are.
the sand.
Yep.
Dude, that thing was sketchy.
Yeah.
You take a turn full tilt in that thing, it wants to go over.
Everybody in my neighborhood, well, not everybody, but the people that have them in my neighborhood, they're not golf carts like from a country club. They are like custom wheels, speakers, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I would
neon.
rather the ones from the golf course because those things are manageable at
Yeah.
speed.
The
lift
lifted ones are
sucks.
terrifying.
Dude, that was scary.
Yeah, they're similar to like a lot of like the nicer ones we see at the track.
Dude, that thing was waving
Yeah.
bad. I mean, the one that I rented down there is a rental, so it's a shitty built one. But
Yeah.
That's what my
Sketchy.
dad wanted to do for his retirement plan.
Yeah.
Was they were going to move down to Florida, and my dad's like, I'm going to build golf carts for people in retirement communities.
you got to compete with Kevin Harvick.
Like that was literally like his plan was they were going to move down to like one of those like communities of old people that all live in like nice mobile homes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The villages.
Yeah, like the man-made islands and shit of them. And my mom was going to like travel around and cut hair because everyone around there, they just drive golf carts.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, somebody's got to work on the golf carts, right?
Dude, the golf cart game in like those villages are nuts. Like they're
Oh,
not.
dude, we had a blast.
But
when we
there's
were
got to be
kids.
like a guy that he's going to have to compete with.
Unfortunately, you have to deal with
Yeah,
the
but maybe
loofahs
they're
and stuff.
maybe they're mobile. He'll be in the park. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
local.
There's probably a guy.
Yeah. Or he finds an untapped market and
Or maybe that guy's
makes
old.
bank, bro.
Maybe he falls down his stairs.
Maybe it's
Nobody
like
knows.
maybe it's the Tom Mack situation where like you go down there and take over for the guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Yeah.
like his apprentice at 65 years old.
You find the guy
golf
selling
cart
the car
apprentice.
house because he's the go-to guy.
Yep.
Good move.
Yeah.
Or,
Otherwise,
we
not
kill a
too
few
much.
All right,
people.
now we got a few more people in here. How does the video quality look? Because we made some updates to the camera. So
Yeah.
how does the video quality compare to previous generations?
Is it gooder?
Is it gooder? Because it should be gooder.
It should be.
Kyle realized we were streaming in Potato. And
No,
then
it was updates and stuff.
yeah, no, and then he
software
updated it, and there
updates.
was a better resolution unlocked.
I feel like that's what happens with a lot of these, like cameras. Like you have to use proprietary software for a while, and then they figure.
Well,
it
you've already
out.
gotten somebody asked if Norm has always been this handsome.
Well, my God, are you my
apparently
mom?
when I was messing around with the pillow, Bennett said
I love it.
Bennett had no idea about my hair. He goes, "Wait, his dad always had that much flow?"
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. So clearly it's working. That's cool.
Yeah, he thought I was bald. Look, he thought I was bald. Does that look bald
What?
to you, sir?
That is quite a majestic.
Dan
mullet.
unknowingly has a great head of hair.
I hate.
He
yes,
does,
I do.
and that's like your claim to fame. So you have
it's
to
all
show
I
it.
got, dude. It's all the only thing I got going. for
How
me.
dare you take that away from
the
me?
rest of me is garbage.
Your brain took that away from me.
The rest of me is garbage.
So what do you got, Dan?
Busy weekend. So last year when I put snows on the GTI, I noticed that the axle boot was ripped on the passenger side of the GTI. I was like, I'll be fine. I'll run it all winter. I did. It's fine. Everything's been fine. Put the summers on last week and suddenly noticed a little bit of a shaky shake at highway speed. And I was like,
Oh,
that's probably that axle. So Friday night, I went and got the axle, decided to start dealing with that Friday night. And as usual, a quick, simple project has turned into a 2-day affair.
yeah, as one does.
Basically got it out perfectly fine. New one went in and the inner joint was really not like,
Sloppy.
it was stiff. No, it was too,
Oh, okay.
it wasn't sloppy enough. So, there's the inner axle cup and I'm mind you, car's up on jack stands. I'm under the car. The bottom of the car is here. I don't have it up high enough because I couldn't get it up any higher. and I got the
They got
arms.
pills for that.
I got the arms like this. I'm trying to get the thing in, and I didn't notice that when I put it against the axle cup, it was like this, not like this.
Yeah,
And I'm looking at it from this way, so I think it looks fine. So I start threading the bolt in. Got kind of bound up. I'm thinking, man, it's probably just some junk on the screw, which was rolling around on my floor. So I took the ratchet to it and I cross-threaded the fuck out of it.
Oh, guy.
So I had to
Canadian
go.
Loctite, as we call it.
So I had to go to Harbor Freight, get a tap and die set. 'Cause I thought I had one, don't have one. Chase the threads. That was like we're touching 7:30, 8 o'clock Friday night. I hadn't eaten yet. I was getting tired. I was like, this is where if I keep going, I'm gonna fuck something up
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be rushing whatever. I'm like, I got all day tomorrow. Steph had something going on with her sister. I'm like, I got all day tomorrow.
At
I don't
least
have
you
deal
got
with
to the
it.
point where you're like, this has gone on too long.
Yep.
I'll finish
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Well, and it's different.
Were you
from,
pissed at that point
Oh, I was
too?
livid.
Yeah.
Steph-
So like, then you
Steph-
want to
I
stop.
walk in the house and Steph was like, she's like, I've been so excited for it to be the weekend and to hang out with you, and you're just pissed. And I'm like, just relax.
Yeah.
So, that's also the joy of not being 16 with one car anymore. Remember when you try to fix something and it went wrong and you're like panicking because
Yeah, I'm stranded forever.
You're stranded forever. Yeah. I was like, if I fix it, I fix it. I'll deal with it. So,
Like the first time you ever do timing on your daily.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I'm
Saturday,
screwed.
Saturday morning, got up, got it all back together. I got the thread chased, put it back in. Had to use the die on one of the control arm or one of the ball joint bolts because when it was going back into the control arm, it caught the edge and just fucked the thread up on the stud. I was like, come on.
At least you had it.
Now I got the kit. So,
When you have the right tools, it makes a big difference,
Yep.
kids.
so I got it back together and then didn't really drive it very much this weekend. So today at work, I was driving home from work and I noticed the shake was still there. So that's why I drove my truck down here because I was like, I still don't know if I trust it. I just had the whole front end apart and I'd rather have it break like on the way to
You got a
work.
tire issue?
I'm thinking it might be a balance. I haven't had those balance in like 2 years. So
Yeah.
might
Is
be
it
a tire
like a
thing.
light
I would-
shimmy?
It's like from like 60 to 70, there's just a light shimmy. So,
I mean, either go get them balanced or throw your winners back on and see if it goes
well,
away.
that doesn't help because the winners are chopped to shit. So,
Well, at least
So
you
were
know
those-
how it was
Were
driving
those
then.
shaking before?
Hey, dude.
yeah,
So is this just a shimmy that you've had that you thought would go away? Or is
I
this a
did.
new
I
shimmy?
never noticed it until I put the Summers back on. So I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
Come here.
But I decided that I didn't want it to. It's a lot easier to explain to work like in 2 days if I drive it to work and the axle breaks and I'm on the side of the road like, hey, my car broke down on the way to work. Sorry.
Yep.
That's a lot easier to explain than, hey, my car broke down on the way home from my buddies in Billerica and I didn't get home till 4 a.m. So I'm not coming into work. You know what I mean? Like kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's why I took the truck today. So that was the first part of Saturday. We ended up spending the rest of Saturday because it was kind of nice out, a little windy. We were doing outside stuff, built some planters because the wife has decided she wants to grow things,
That's a win.
edible things.
Yeah.
Because everything she touches flowers wise, she kills. So
Shrooms.
we built some,
In theory, they do flower before
true. You know what I mean?
fruiting or vegetable.
You know what I mean. So built a couple planters, got those set up. Just did little yard shit around the house. And then Sunday, got up, played some golf, got home and melted into the couch and watched the rest of the Masters and the race, which I would wish I only would have watched one of those things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, that was the whole weekend. If I wasn't doing something, I was watching the Masters. But yeah, it was actually it was one of those weekends where you get to like Sunday afternoon and you're like, man, this was a great weekend. You know,
Come up here, dude.
got a lot of shit accomplished.
Yeah,
so
Just
to
wish
speak.
the
Those
weather
felt
was
good, though.
better.
Yesterday was not bad.
Bodie's
I
all
got,
jacked up. He
I
doesn't
got
quite
absolutely
know.
smoked yesterday.
Hated.
Yeah, I fucked up, and even though it was like 55 and sunny, I'm like, I don't need sunscreen. Yeah, I got
I
home.
gotta
I'm
get
like,
my charging brick. The phone's on
Look,
7%.
why are my legs so warm? All right, what do we got in the chat? The
All
chat
right,
was
Kyle,
going
what'd you do
off.
this weekend?
Yeah, Kyle, what'd you do? All right, what do we got in the chat? Because we said video looks great. Doo doo boop boop boop. Yeah, Kevin said it's not 480p from a third world country anymore. That's good.
I think he's just trying to flirt with us a little bit.
I think so.
I bet it looked fine before.
Yeah, apparently, according to Bennett, the old camera angle with my hat made me look bald.
I don't know how that physically worked.
Me either. Kyle Martin, yes, I agree. He said, with all the VW stories, you tell we need Suarez on the show. 10 of 10 would.
Not going to say no to that offer.
Jet, yeah, you might have 16 cars, but 3 of them work at any given minute. So,
Hey, that's still 2 to drive if one goes down.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, it was a weird ride home, and I didn't get to charge my phone at all.
oh, yeah. Kevin Miller, not those kind of plants. We planted blackberry bushes, and she wants to do like tomatoes and
Yeah.
such.
Hey,
So,
Kevin, what are you, a cop?
yeah, Kevin Not- Kevin grows those plants.
He's about to move the camera. My weekend was pretty good. I did a copious amount of hardscaping
Oh,
at the front yard on Saturday, which absolutely destroyed my body. So I woke up Sunday and was like, I don't want to move at all. But I also had my family doing Easter this past Sunday, so we were a week late. So my mom asked me to do the smoked pulled ham again.
yep, I saw that.
So I put that on at like 8 o'clock after doing all the yard work, and it heated up way faster than I expected it to. So it was done at like, it had to be wrapped at 1:30 in the morning,
Buh.
and then it had to be taken off at 5:30 in the morning. So it just completely destroyed my sleep schedule.
I saw
So I
your
was very
story
tired.
yesterday. I was like, he's put it on at 7:30. He was up at 5:30.
Yeah. Last time I did the exact same thing that was the exact same weight, it took 12 hours. This took like 9.
Was it warmer out?
You have to warm her outside, but not by all that much.
Yeah,
Right, but you had that fuck up last time that cost you an hour or two, right?
true.
Yeah. Yeah. But it shouldn't have been like this much different. But
Maybe you're just good at it. dude.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know. Well, I cleaned the smoker, like
yes.
deep cleaned it. So it certainly could be circulating better
Probably. That was probably one
with
of your
all the
issues.
soot
yeah.
out of it.
Well,
yeah.
when little shitta bumped into it, maybe she shook some stuff loose.
Yeah, maybe.
Made it work better.
Yeah, she went head first into
That
it.
was the greatest.
Uh,
On the grill front, we did
yeah.
get to fully break in the new one. She cooked a big old steak on it the other day. Those Webers have a thing called the sear zone.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
got like
the
a
high test.
third burner and you crank all that up. Dude, I had the grill. The grill was $650 when we put the damn steak on. That thing rips.
So that thing was still mooing on the inside and it was black on the outside.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Pretty much.
That sounds
I,
perfect.
She's
I
like-
like a little crisp. You know what I
I
mean?
looked at
Oh,
her and I'm like,
heavy
I was like,
crisp.
how'd it come out? She goes, do you see me with any steak sauce? And she's a steak
Yeah.
sauce person.
Dude, that's the way to do it. I swear. It's insanely high heat.
Yeah.
If you could that's why I like the griddle for the steaks, because you could just blast.
Yeah. And we've never,
The
Well, that's-
outside.
Yeah,
the
griddle,
other,
you can also like marinate it. like, with
Yeah, the
butter and
other
stuff.
it doesn't
grills-
lose any of its juices.
the other
Yeah.
grills we've had have never gotten that hot. Like
yeah.
when I turned the thing on and let it sit for like 10 minutes, I walked out, it was at like 575. I was like, all right. And then a couple minutes later, she was ready to put it on. I walked out. It was touching just north of 650. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it was seared like I think 3 minutes one side, 2 minutes the other side, stuck the thermometer and it was perfect. I was like, let's go.
Man. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, didn't get a whole lot of sleep, so obviously was tired. Got back from my family's. We watched the race and we were watching the Masters while we were doing the Easter stuff, which was cool. But yeah, had some dinner with the fam. We did a abbreviated Easter egg hunt.
Did you win?
I did.
Good.
I have not hunted in 10 years. So we normally
So
do.
did Dad had a Rolex out there this year?
Yeah.
Is that why you were in it?
My grandfather and my aunt used to live back to back.
Yep.
So it was like my aunt, all her kids, me and my sister, my parents, like the whole family affair. And the yards were back to back. So my grandfather did it every year, but money in the eggs.
Yep.
So it became a battle royale. Like people were tackled, people changed outfits out of Easter Sunday clothes into sneakers
Into like
and
gym
jeans.
clothes?
Like, yeah, it was the real deal.
Why did Jeff come out in football pads?
Yeah, that was my sister. So my sister was well known for literally tackling people, like throwing a shoulder into people. Like it gets physical. So since we've all grown up and kind of split, we just did it with my sister, the 2 kids, my parents, me and the wife, and they did the little ducks, the little glass looking ducks, and they hid those all around the yard, and each one was worth a different dollar value. So like whichever ones you got, plus
Oh, so
obviously
there
how
wasn't
many
stuff
you got.
inside. You had to exchange it at the
They
end.
were like the tiny ones.
Yeah.
So hunting
Hard to
those is
find.
way harder
Yeah.
than the eggs. So it was cool. So that was an absolute blast. Watched the Masters during it and then came home, watched the worst race ever.
Yep.
That's about it.
We've just pre-warning you guys. We're not even going to talk about the cup race.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's all I really got. Obviously you guys saw the living room shuffle, but that's not really anything to talk about.
yeah, who cares?
But the porch is done, which is
I'm
nice.
potentially going truck shopping tomorrow.
Oh.
I
Oh,
should
yeah.
too.
It's
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
coming up on the lease end, so I got to start making plans and or doing something.
Yeah, true. All right,
So-
well, we're behind. Shall we get to it?
Yeah, let's rip it.
Get to
Get to your right page.
I get too many. There's too many banks.
Jet Daily. Kyle made $768,000 in ducks.
Light year in the Belcher household.
It was a solid amount. I'm happy.
Oh, apparently Spinelli's their adult Easter egg hunt. They just get drunk. Most of the eggs have airport bottles, i.e., nips, or vouchers for bigger bottles.
That sounds sick. All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Green. All rolling clean here. 3 out. Still 3 out front. Top still 4.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of the Loose is Fast podcast, the NASCAR podcast for the fans, by the fans, and maybe the only podcast to ever get their driver in trouble with NASCAR. I am Kyle Belcher and joined as always by Daniel Walker.
Hey, yo, you see the ice?
Fuck you. Norman Pelletier.
I don't know what that means.
You knew it was
I hate
coming.
you.
You knew it was
No,
coming.
I did not. I totally forgot
I
about
told
that
you I was going to
conversation.
do it.
Oh, you're the worst. On today's episode, we will talk some NASCAR news, answer some questions, have some fun, maybe talk about Bristol. Haven't quite decided yet. But before we can do any of that, Dan needs to pay the bills.
Thought you made enough money from the Easter egg hunt to not have bills anymore.
Cover a month worth of all of our bills.
Sold. I don't have to do it for the next month. Perfect. We're brought to you this week and every other week by us, the Loose is Fast podcast. As you may already know from this season, we are on our own now. So
Drunk.
please help us for the love of God. What?
You just slurred, and I was like, he's drunk.
Ugh.
Dan's
Um,
drunk. Kyle's crossfaded. We're fucked.
We're done.
I had to do something to cope with last night. So yeah, head on over to loosesfastpodcast.com. Get yourself some merch. Massive shouts. I can't remember his name in the Discord. It's like MMCP, but he wore one of our shirts to the goddamn Nürburgring this
I
weekend.
saw
Yeah,
that.
dude, that was so cool.
So I don't know his whole story. He told us in Discord. I don't remember what it was. He's an American, but he lives in Munich. He lives in Germany, I think, for work or something. And so he was at the Nürburgring this weekend watching sportsy cars and wearing one of our shirts.
fucking sick.
Oh,
Which
so
is
did our
rad.
shirt get shipped there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
I figured he was on vacation.
He said something about coming to Loudon, too. So I think he's coming home at some point. And I think he's from New England,
He's
if I
an
remember.
international man of mystery, that one.
Oh, Norm, light that. Coffee scented.
Correct me when I'm
The menorah.
correct me
Today,
because
the
I'm
day Ty
wrong.
gives his birthing.
I hate you people.
Jesus. But yeah,
So
that
yeah.
was so cool to see.
So go grab yourself a shirt, a bag, fanny pack, a hat,
Underwear,
underwear. What? Do we have-
boxers.
Oh yeah, we do. Do we have-
Underoos.
No,
Those
I
aren't
don't-
boxers. Those are like board
Wishful
shorts.
thinking.
We should just do whitey tighties.
Just loose across the butt.
And fast on the front.
Jesus Christ. All right, keep
Or an
going.
arrow that says "Property of Lucis
Oh,
Fast
geez.
Podcast."
Hey,
Jesus.
I had the board shorts with the loosest fast across the cheeks, and you changed them, so that's on you.
I'm pretty sure nobody bought them.
No, they did not.
They
So
would
yeah,
have.
go get yourself some merch. Rep us when you're going to the track, or family functions, or the beach, or whatever. The merch works everywhere, but it works really good at the track because then people ask you about it.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Other ways you can help us out. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting about this because it's new. The return of Kyle's Race Day Challenge.
Mm.
Kyle, what's that?
The race day challenge is if you donate to the dollar amount that matches the driver's number you will believe will win on Sunday and guess correctly, we will send you a little something.
Do we get any this week?
We did get 2. Shouts to Zach and Preston. Thank you, boys, very much. But you lose. I win this time.
You get nothing.
You get nothing, and I award you no points. Try again next
oh yeah,
time.
I'm pretty sure.
Next week, SVG is apparently going to be a favorite, so try that this time. I
I
love you.
pretty sure Bennett said he's going to go with the Chastain strategy.
It's not a bad strategy normally,
No, not
but
this
it's
year.
not seemingly
Not
like a
this
good
year.
idea this year.
No.
Yeah.
Um.
But thank you both very much.
Yes.
Support the show.
What-
Do that.
Yep. So we'll do Kyle's Race Day Challenge, and then after that, we have other ways you can help us out that are non-monetarily.
Mm-hmm.
Help us with the old
Times are
algorithm.
tough. Gas is high.
Help us get a little more exposure, which buying the merch will do because when you wear it, people ask you what the fuck
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
the best way you can help yourself.
You can go leave us reviews on Apple Podcasts. We, once again, for the 100th week in a row, don't have a new one.
Bastards.
That's cool. We love you guys too. So
Brutal.
go leave us reviews on there. You can write a nice long form review. You can tell everyone how much you love us, how much you hate us, what you want to do to us. Be very descriptive.
You mean the Russian bots that are listening to our 2021 episodes aren't leaving reviews?
True. Yeah. Who was listening to episodes from 2021?
Well, they're not going to answer this because they're obviously not listening to these ones.
They'll
Yeah,
answer
I
in
know,
3 years.
Yeah.
You can also leave reviews on Spotify. There's no text option, so to speak, but you can leave 5 stars. We have gotten a couple of those. The number keeps moving upwards.
Dan, for shits
Those
and
are
giggles,
nice.
go back to episode 54 and see if they left a comment on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, right.
And then
17 people listened to that one last week.
what you can do on Spotify, though, is you can leave comments on the previous episode. So these are from last week's Rockingham episode. Dryden Evans, that is Stomp My Pee-Pee in Discord,
Love that guy.
was absolutely punching air until Norm brought up Tricks. God tier cereal.
It's up there.
Jacob Reed, do you guys know the difference between a quarter panel and a bedside? Asking because I hear the drivers talk about the trucks and they call the bedside a quarter panel. It's annoying. I've been a body guy for 25 years, and hearing that makes me want to punch my TV.
Ooh, yeah.
That would bother me. I get it. Yeah, it doesn't bother me, but I'm not a body guy, so I understand why that would
but
piss him
now
off.
it's gonna bother me.
Completely understand why that would piss him off.
I've never had that pointed out to me, and now that's probably gonna bother me. So I kind of hate you for that comment. But thank
They're
you.
unibodies. Is that different?
Therein lies.
Ooh. Is it a
I think
quarter
Norm
panel on
just
an El
bailed out my
Camino or is it
brain.
a bedside on an El Camino?
I think it's a bedside.
You tell me. I think it's quarter panel.
That is, you're right. It's part of the
Yeah.
body.
I'm
Son of
not
a bitch.
gonna unhear that in
Yeah.
both
I hate
directions
it.
now.
Both sides. I just,
But
Yeah, there you go. Found you a little loophole.
Norm saved me from being completely bothered by it. So thank you.
Yeah.
and then we have one from DJ No Mayo. Ty Gibbs just showed us how important it
Rick
is to
Swan.
actually show up to team meetings. Turns out you actually win. Anyway, who are your guys' least favorite drivers of all time besides Ty Gibbs?
Wow. Okay. That's a great the loophole.
Uh-huh.
The loophole's throwing us off, but I like it. Man, not Ty Gibbs of all time
That's hard. Because not a lot of
because
people
I've come
like.
around to the ones that
That's-
I've hated the
I
most.
used to hate Kurt Busch. Like when I was a kid, hated him. And
The
now
whole
like I just
world
want to
did.
give him a hug.
yeah.
Same with
Man.
Kyle too.
Yeah.
I want to give Kyle a strong drink and a shoulder to cry on is what I would
Uncle Kurt has plenty of those before he drives. Um,
Stephen Wallace.
He earned it. He did it twice.
he did. Stephen
Uh,
Wallace, that's a
Wow.
I was watching a random video popped up and he just ARCA braked into a wreck. And I was like, yeah, that's the one I remember. That was him every week.
They're just at an alumni event and there's hundreds of people there and they don't recognize everyone. Norm's just like, that guy. Fuck that guy over there at table 7. He's like, who, me?
Dude, Stephen Wallace fucking sucked, okay? I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm going a little recency bias
He had
here.
sick paint schemes, but he sucked.
A little recency bias here on drivers I hate, but Natalie Decker. I just can't stand her.
Yeah.
It drives me up the wall that
Yeah.
she even has a platform.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of like historically.
That's kind of what I'm trying to do too, but I don't like when I was a kid, like I said, I was a Gordon fan.
I'm going to go with Kyle Busch because I think I hated
Yeah.
Kyle Busch.
and that's long enough ago, technically.
Yeah.
You know, young me hates, you hate the opposition of your favorite
Same.
driver. I really didn't like him, and I really didn't like him as an adult. And then I've just felt bad for him. We've gone from hating
You know
to just feeling bad for. At no point did I really like him.
Using your logic, I'm going to say Danny Hamlin.
Fair.
Because I do not like him. I feel bad for him because of what has happened to him in his career.
Yeah.
Getting robbed of the championship last year, the whole thing with his dad, all that stuff. Still don't want any success for him. I want him to retire with 0 championships.
So
That
there
will
you
make
go.
me
Yeah.
happy. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. That works
There's
better.
your answer.
Again,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I hate him. I just strongly dislike him.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to think of
I was trying to
like,
think of it logically.
And I also feel
when
like
I was
if
younger,
if
like
I
not
met
modern day.
if
Yeah.
we met Denny Hamlin, I'd probably
Today's
like
day
him.
and age.
I have no like if we ran into him at Loudon and had a conversation with him,
I'd be stoked.
probably be stoked. But as the driver, can't stand him.
Right, that's like Joey Logano.
Same with Joey Logano.
Like the more you see of Joey Logano off track, you're like,
I want to be his best friend.
I would be best friends
Yeah.
with this
Yeah, but
dude.
he went from not liking to liking versus
Right, but
not
that's-
liking to just feeling bad for.
Yeah.
That's my logic on it.
Yeah. It's tough. Like I'm thinking of like back in the
Yeah.
day who I hated.
That's good though. Keep going.
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
many.
that's the thing. When I was a kid, being a Gordon fan, wasn't a big fan of Dale Earnhardt because
Yeah.
all of his fans were mean to me.
Bite your tongue, boy.
Wasn't a fan of
How
Mark,
dare you.
Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, like all of Jeff's
I'd say
adversaries.
Rusty.
I didn't like, but now years removed, I'm like, Mark's a G. Love that man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's fair.
but in the time, I remember like 95, 96 when it was Mark Martin and Jeff Gordon battling for the championship. I was like, fuck that 6 car.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
That's it for the old Spotify comments. We have one more bill to pay or to cash in on because they pay us, I think, allegedly.
Mhm.
A very small amount. We're coming up. As we've talked about, it is now officially, I would say, car season. I've been seeing more nice things out lately. I know up by me, they had their first Cars and Coffee of the year in Concord. And apparently everybody I knew went, and I'm pissed that I didn't go.
'Tis the season.
I want to go see Ben's truck.
Put on your.
Ben's truck was there, and I'm pissed I missed it.
Keep going. Keep going. Back
What?
to the ad read.
I am. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, yes, it is time to get your nice shit out. If you have nice shit, even if you don't have nice shit, you can make it nicer.
By putting on sick polished wheels like Ben is going to.
Yes.
You could get your wheels polished by.
Jim's Rims. Go check out Jim's Rims. They are in Rehoboth, Massachusetts, if you're local to us, which I know
The
quite
great
a,
state.
a bunch of people are. It's an all right state. Relax.
Right down the street from Seekonk Speedway.
True. So if you got your race car there and you've been to Wheel, go see Jim's Rims.
Yeah.
Or
Or if
just-
you're
or-
on the way to the track, stop by for a consultation.
There you go. You can get your wheels powder coated, painted, polished, put together, rebuilt, straightened.
That's a lot of P's. That was sick.
You like that?
That was good.
So yes, go check out Jim's Rims. They will get your ride looking fresh. You can find them once I find the number. There it is. You can find them on Facebook at Jim's Rims. Visit jimsrims.net or call them at 774-229-6608. Then get your shit right.
That was a really good one.
No, it wasn't.
That was a
Kind
great
of
It was
all right.
perfect.
What do you mean? That was
Kind
a
of all
perfect
over the
one.
place tonight. I don't know why I'm all
No,
kerfuffled.
our dialogue
That was good.
perfect.
We're
If you
officially-
crop that section, that was a great
Look
ad
at,
read.
look at what
Good
happens
teamwork.
when somebody wins. I can't even function on the show because I'm so fucking mad.
We're officially sponsored with them. Do we get free work?
We should talk to him
I
about
should
that.
go get my wheels
Strong
balanced.
discount.
I should go get my wheels balanced.
Yeah, Dan might need to get a wheel straightened. I need to get the blades refurbed.
Yeah, we got a guy.
Knowing Ken, he'll probably charge me more.
He's just going to send you an invoice for triple just because.
Hey, man, I got overhead.
Well, thank you for that.
Okay, goodbye.
And now it's time to head into
Oh, shit.
Dan's absolute favorite segment of the show, Race Picks.
Bro, this
Bro, I
sucks.
felt bad, dude.
This
I felt
sucks.
so bad.
I'm like, this is the worst.
This was 2 seasons ago for you. Remember that?
Apparently, I'm the opposite of Joey Logano. Even years, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, like, I'm sitting there yesterday watching the race. Larson's running away with it, but Seabell's in second. I'm like, you know what? Kyle's going to have a monster day, but I'm going to be right there with him. Then he gets a speeding penalty, and I'm like, whatever. Car's quick enough. He'll be fine. And then he decides, even though he has the car to pass the field, plenty of time left, still had like 400 fucking laps. No, I'm going to push
Stuff
it. Like,
into the
I'm
wall.
going to push it like it's a 410 sprint car and there's 3 fucking laps to go. Buries it into the fence, breaks a toe link, is 4 laps down.
No, he bends one. Didn't break it.
Whatever. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
And then he did it again.
And then he did it again. Oh my God. I was
After winning on Friday.
so fucking. Oh, dude, he won Friday. I'm like, yeah, good mojo going into the weekend. And I'm just like, I'm watching this unfold. Like, are you kidding me? Like, can I get a break once? And then the two of you run up front all goddamn day. You win both stages.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me, man.
But once again, Larson leads the entire weekend, doesn't get the wins.
Hit that dude. He dominated both races and
Like,
got
come
nothing.
on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did feel bad for you. But when I kind of speed watched it a little bit, and I was like, oh man, I feel
I was
like
watching.
Norm said, I felt bad too.
I was watching In Cars, which is well ahead of the stream I was watching, and I just hear like, oh, 20 spinning out back, yellow's out. And I was like,
oh,
They cut, and I thought he just spun. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then they show him going down the front stretch, and the car's wagging all over the place. I'm like, oh, good. It's not just a spin.
he should go to
He fucking hit something.
O'Reilly's to get that fixed. Ka-chow. Pay us.
I was like,
Yeah.
it
All right.
almost. I wasn't even that mad. It was just like,
Here we go. Norm chose Mr. James Dennis Hamlin. Oh, I'm sorry. Seabell got you 19 points, though. It's not.
Yeah, I
It's
was
not
surprised. He got
insufferable.
more stage
He got-
points than I thought.
he
Yeah.
finished second in the first stage, I think.
Yeah. So you bring it home with 19 points. The bleeding wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Still wasn't great.
It wasn't great because Norm got 41 points with Mr. James
Yeah,
Dennis
nice
Hamlin.
modest day.
And then I take the checkered flag with Kyle Larson winning both stages, finishing third. with the bonus for 5, beating you guys, getting me 59 on the day. Brings our total scores to 352 for me, 304 for Norm, and 230 for Dan. Anything can happen. Because look at what Reddick's lead used to be, and look at what Reddick's lead is now.
I don't want to play anymore.
Reddick's only got a 62-point lead now.
I don't want to play
And
All
it
right,
was like
Dan, who you
150.
cursing this week?
It's fucking Larson.
Where?
Just give me Kyle Larson.
Okay.
It's Kansas.
Larson.
He's either gonna win the race or most likely step on his dick. And because I picked him, bet on the dick part.
He's going to be out front by a country mile and then just slide it into the fence
Yeah.
for no reason.
Or Denny's gonna run him over again or
It's
something
also
stupid.
mile and a half. The new Chevys haven't been super
He's going to
strong.
I
get
agree.
Denny at Phoenix did.
I agree. That thought crossed my mind, but at this point, fuck it. I just don't care.
Because I was going to go with Willie B, but I'm like, because
Especially
it's
after the-
typical Willie B. Have a bad week, he'll completely rebound and
Yep.
sweep the stages the next week.
Yep.
But I'm just questioning Hendrick right now, so I'm going to go with the old tried and true JGR. They can't seem to lose right now, Mr. Christopher Bell.
If you
He's going to rebound this week as well,
if
baby.
he rebounds, I swear to God, you're gonna eat this mic stand next week. The long way.
The long
Me and
way.
Seabell's wife are the only ones who believe in him.
I believed in him until he didn't.
Alrighty. I am going to go with... where am I going?
Pick Noah. He's been good.
Oh.
Hey, it's a good track for Alex Bowman.
It actually is.
And you seem to just gift everybody points.
Yeah, apparently everyone you pick has a golden horseshoe
Yeah, pick
up their
Bowman,
ass.
please. He could use it.
I am going to go with a car that I trust on a mile and a half. I'm going to go with Mr. Chase Briscoe.
That's a decent pick.
Yeah, maybe if
I
this
thought
was
about
last year.
I thought about going Bubba because 2311, but they've been off at Kansas the last couple years.
Yeah, I know. Well,
They went from
spring
like
Kansas usually.
they went from Kansas dominance to like, they're there.
Right. And I like the JGR cars there. They've led a lot of laps there. And I don't trust the Chevy bodies right now, so that's where I'm going with
I don't either,
Chase Briscoe.
But I will take anything I can get at this point.
Yep. I mean, he's going to be the best out of the 4, more than likely.
Yes.
So should come out with a good day. That is it for race picks.
Woo!
I don't want to play anymore.
Not the one I wanted. Alrighty. What I meant to hit was some people's favorite thing in the whole wide world. Some people absolutely hate it. Some try to imitate it, but you can never duplicate it. It is
Norms.
shit.
Hot. You forgot the mouse, didn't you? Sure did. We're firing on all fucking cylinders today, boys. Just take the mouse over here.
Nailed it. Oh, it's working good too. It doesn't have the J ski stuck on the top like it did before.
Oh yeah. Look at that. He aligned it up.
This car sucked.
The fish car?
Yeah, I had high hopes for the old Ross Chastain car. Didn't like it at all. It drives me crazy. Kyle Sykes keeps doing it, but the hood logo never lines up with the rest of the car.
Oh.
And there's like a hard line in the image, and it looks like doo-doo's ass. So, honestly, kind of a bummer as far as a Busch light scheme goes.
Anybody
going
you want
down-
me to go for?
I know where he's
Yeah, I
going.
don't think there's anything early on. I'm gonna cover. I love the Ozark car. 10 car was kind of cool too.
Wasn't bad.
Scroll all the way down to
Oh,
Rookie of the Year contender.
I
Dan,
love
why
that.
are you
I
moaning
love
to
it.
the people?
I love the cracker car.
It's good.
I mean,
sorry.
it fits the brand. It's just kind of a lame scheme.
Yeah, I don't love it. I don't like the color combo for some
No,
I
reason.
liked it. I thought it
What do you
looked
got,
sharp.
Norm? Where am I going?
Go down to old Zilach.
Yeah, what the hell was that? I didn't even notice what it was.
Roto-Rooter.
Was it
Yeah.
Roto-Rooter? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, hot.
Yeah, it looked really cool. It's
sharp.
really busy on the car. I like it a lot, but it's going to come in second this week to
Ooh.
a driver who is worthy of a T-shirt.
Okay.
Scroll up to the 42 car.
Oh, wow.
45 is actually really good too.
What a terrible picture.
That's a terrible picture.
Yep.
Dollar General scheme for the old John Hunter Nemechek himself, who is the definition of driver sucks, scheme fucks. I liked this scheme a lot. I'm glad they got rid of the Harry Gant throwback that they've been kind of butchering for the past few years on that thing. It looked really cool. The funny thing is it had like a Colgate logo on the hood, which looked like a little red tongue,
Oh yeah.
which is kind of funny, but I think it was a really good looking paint scheme. I like it a lot. I think Legacy typically has really good looking paint schemes, except for that random Harry Gant Dollar Tree scheme.
Yeah.
So this one I think is really good, and it's getting my scheme of the week, even though he wrecked my boy. Because he zigged when he should have zagged.
Norms.
Hot.
Hot.
Was
Cool.
hot.
Like that, Norm. Thank you very much. Anything else we want to get to it, or shall
Thank you.
we
Thank you very much.
fire at will?
Is it time for?
Alrighty, we got a couple of news bits, few things of topic of conversation. Richard Childress in the news first, because we learned this past week that Cletus McFarland, aka Garrett Mitchell, will not be approved to race at Talladega in the O'Reilly
Was that
Series.
this week?
I thought we talked about that. Oh no, we didn't, because that came out after. That came
Yeah,
out
it
like
came out
Tuesday.
after.
What? Yeah,
Came out on Tuesday, innit?
Thoughts?
Perfect.
perfect. I have no issue with this. He obviously was off the pace at Rockingham. He did what he was supposed to do. Had a couple spins, like we talked about last week. We think at least 2 of them were not his fault. The other ones were a little bit his fault, I think. He did what he had to do in the sense of he wasn't a part of the story. He didn't wreck the car. He finished all the laps. But the racecraft still isn't there. And I think I also didn't even think about this until listening to DBC last week. I forgot that him in an RCR car at Talladega, he's going to be one of the fastest cars in the field. He's going to qualify in the top 5.
Yeah.
And I wonder if NASCAR weighed that, like, you know, if he was in a Alpha Prime car or whatever, would they maybe be a little more like, all right, that car's going to be slow. He can go to the back. Like,
Yeah.
But the fact that
That's-
he's going
that's
to be
different.
he's going to be in an absolute freight train.
Yeah.
You know, like those two,
That
we've
has
been
to play a
saying it
factor, at
we've been
least.
saying it for years. The 2 and the 21 at the plate tracks are ridiculous. It's like they
They're
have 100 extra
borderline
horsepower.
unbeatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 21 is borderline unbeatable, and the 22 is unbelievable. The 2 is also unbelievably
Like,
fast.
Obviously,
Jesus.
that has
Sorry.
to do with the driver, but when the 21 can just pull out a line and go around people, that's the car.
100%.
Yeah,
know.
they're lights out fast. And I honestly think that, like I've said a million times, I think the RCR group is really good for Cletus
Yes.
Yeah.
in developing him. And I think they would be smart enough to, no matter where he qualifies, to send him to the back. But
Yep.
that's not a guarantee that they're going to do that. And there's really no precedent for NASCAR to enforce that.
No.
Like NASCAR can't come out and go like, he's inexperienced, he starts in the back. Like they
Yeah.
can't do that.
No.
It's not a rule.
Right. So
That's not a string they can pull.
it's not like they're like, hey, you can race Talladega, but you have to start in the back. That's never been done before. You can't really do that. Or
Yeah.
Hasn't
And that
been done to my
changes
memory.
the game entirely.
right. I think I might have said that he was going to guarantee to be qualifying good, or maybe it was just the truck. He qualified really good in the truck,
Yeah.
which was one of the problems. Is he
Yeah.
had a fast truck, but they should have been smart enough to put him to the back. I have no problem with this. I don't think he needs to be racing at a super speedway. The approval process is so weird.
Yeah.
That it's like you can race in a super speedway in ARCA, but you can in O'Reilly. You can in trucks, but you can in O'Reilly, but then you have to race a mile before you race a mile and a half. Like none of it really makes sense.
Oh, I don't understand
Yeah.
how even it would correlate to, oh, you did okay at Rockingham. Sure, go to
Exactly,
Talladega.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's-
it should have been a ladder system where, as I think they're trying to make it, where he did Rockingham. He should be doing Kansas. I don't think they're racing this. Are they racing this weekend?
No.
No. But he should be doing a mile and a half now in a truck, because now you're going to get more aero or an Xfinity car. Sorry.
Or maybe Xfinity is, and then trucks are off until Texas. I think that's what
I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
But
trucks are out for 2 weeks.
sorry, I don't know why I was thinking trucks, but he should be doing a Kansas or Charlotte. Or Texas. I'm assuming they're going to Texas.
Yeah.
Because then now you're going to get.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him at
So
Texas.
Rockingham gives you some car feel, driving a car with wedge in it, all that. Now you go to Kansas or a Charlotte or a Texas or a big mile and a half. Now you're going to start to feel the aero effects. And then if you do good at those two, now you can kind of blend them together.
Right.
And you know what I
100%.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think doing okay at Rockingham is not an immediate gateway to Talladega.
Yeah.
Not even fucking close.
Yeah. Nope.
And
I
he
agree.
still barely did okay. Did he
Yes.
wreck anybody? No. Did he spin the leaders when they were lapping him? No, but he still spun out twice by himself.
It was like a second
He
and a half
got
off the
turned
pace.
twice by 2 other people. But it's like that is, yeah, okay, you're getting there, but it's still not enough to.
Yeah.
I
doesn't
think, I think
merit
they
it
made
at
the
all.
right decision. I'm glad they didn't kind of like fold underneath NASCAR. Didn't fold underneath the pressure of like the eyes and ears on this. Like I saw so many
His
people
fan
on
base is
his like Facebook page.
Oh
which
my
is,
God.
it's Facebook, so that's
take that with a
hell
grain of
either
salt.
way.
Yeah.
It's like listening to Reddit, and they're like, "Oh well, NASCAR is going to pay the price on viewership."
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, I'm not. I haven't watched NASCAR in 20 years, but I'm definitely not watching now." It's like, dude,
We didn't lose you as a fan. You've been
they're
gone
like,
for 20
I
years.
saw one. I saw
Like-
it was like NASCAR will feel this in their pocketbook. It's like, no, they won't.
the only series he really affects is ARCA, and
Yeah.
it's because ARCA has such a small viewership as it is. But it's also ARCA knows the races he's doing, so they get put on a bigger platform.
Yeah.
Yep.
They plan that ahead of time. So the viewership is also like, hey, it just happens to be on Fox this weekend as well, or it's on NASCAR's app and Flow and this and that. So the viewership thing is like, yeah, he's got a massive dedicated fan base. A lot of them probably don't regularly watch NASCAR. Some do, some don't. But it's not, people don't realize how big of a sport this is.
Yeah.
They're coming in thinking this is some late model race on Flow that, yeah, might get 25,000 viewers on a Wednesday night. And if Cletus shows up, they'll get 75,000.
Yeah.
But it's no, this is a major series. The Xfinity Series, O'Reilly Series, pushes $1 million a week. Cup Series is closer to 3. Cletus isn't going to have that big of an impact on it.
Yep.
They'd love it because it's a great bump for their social media stuff. Like even they were doing, what were they advertising during the race on Sunday that everyone watched and didn't hate at all or anything like that? There was something that it was maybe the NASCAR merch store or something. Cletus was in one of those commercials
I don't know.
with Ross, Carson, Noah. It was the Noah thing. He was doing
Yep.
it was I think it was a NASCAR directly related thing.
I'm pretty sure it was
But
on their
Cletus was in
social.
that. Like, so they're using them. They're
Yeah.
getting their social media money out of them. They sponsored his Xfinity or O'Reilly race.
Yep.
There was NASCAR YouTube all over that car.
Yep.
On the
That-
inside,
the
yeah.
whole
That was
inside, yeah.
a paid sponsorship. It's not directly NASCAR. It's similar to the Hendrick Cars thing. It's their media budget.
Yeah, Freddie even said it on DVC last week. He said something about NASCAR sponsor, help you. Some of NASCAR's money would help get him in a car.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it was. It
And
was
it's
the
not anything
NASCAR YouTube
nefarious.
sponsor.
It's
No, it's not.
like
It's
it's not
perfect.
like that iffy France family racing team thing they were talking about.
No, that's just
this is
good
their
business.
media budget, knowing that that's gonna freaking his in-car camera gets more than Chase Elliott's in-car camera.
By a lot.
So
Yeah.
use it.
They're doing the right thing. And
Yeah.
and I don't really have anything else to add. You said it all perfectly, so I agree with what you said. They're doing the right thing.
No,
Um,
and I think they were wise.
And what I do want to give him some credit. Sorry to cut you off. I want to give him credit that he made the announcement and kind of like called off the dogs a little bit. Like, this is the right call. Like, he was very supportive of it, and he still wants to keep trying. Which is nice to see, instead of him like throwing up his hands and going, "Oh, well, they didn't approve me, I'm out," kind of thing. He's handling this perfectly. So I wanted to give him a lot of kudos for that too.
I also appreciated Junior was pretty critical of him on his podcast. Obviously, him and Cletus are
But
buddies.
he-
They talk.
He's so good at like, all right, this is actually where I'm at. He doesn't get too big for his own britches.
Yep.
You know, so I give
No.
him all the credit in the world that he is a smart. I mean, obviously, look at his businesses. Like, he's a brilliant guy, and he's handling this perfectly. So all the credit in the
And
world to him.
I also think NASCAR maybe have gave him a little extra leeway at the beginning to kind of let him get hooked in. And now it's like, okay, buddy, if you really want to keep doing this, these are the steps you need to take, where now he wants to keep going.
Yeah.
Like if they said no right out the gate, like you need to do late model races before you ever get in an ARCA car,
Yeah.
he probably would have been like, oh, guess this isn't for me, and turned around and went home.
They didn't leave him open ended. They gave him
Yeah.
a path, and
Yeah.
now he's
Yeah,
going to
but
want to take
now
that
it's-
path.
He's hooked. He
Yeah,
wants to
I'm
keep
excited.
going.
Yeah.
So,
I hope it
I
keeps
am too.
going well.
I'm a
So
huge
I think it's good
Cletus
news.
fan. I watch a lot of his stuff. I think he's, like you said, a super good person. His whole group seems like the nicest people in the world. So I want them to keep coming, and I'm glad they're going to keep trying.
Yeah, 100%. All right, what else do I got here? More RCR news. We got Austin Dillon driving the number 3 car in the 000 O'Reilly series at Texas with a boot barn scheme.
Oh, is that where that was going? Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's super good scheme.
I
the
saw
boot
the-
barn
Yeah, I
schemes
liked
always
it.
look good.
Norm posted the scheme today, and I was like, "Where's that racing?"
Yeah. All right. We got a couple bits.
Also, they don't bring the 3 out very often.
No, they
So-
don't.
That's cool.
I'm going to hit the other quick bits and then the bigger one towards the end. Hendrick obviously announced that Alex Bowman returning to the car this weekend at Bristol. We saw him on Sunday. Not the best showing, but realistically, what expectations should you have
I
for
mean,
a
he
guy
got-
coming back after a couple weeks?
He
you
got
know?
caught up in somebody else's crap, but most importantly, we didn't hear about any issues. He was good. Like,
Yep.
that was my biggest worry. Obviously, we know he went through all the medical checks, was cleared medically, but you don't know till you're back in the car. And the washing machine that is Bristol would bring out some issues. So the fact that he was okay all weekend, obviously finished dead last and had a crappy day, but not all of his doing, because that 48 has a fucking magnet on it to every wreck this year.
Hell of a season for that kid, dude.
Yeah, literally, there could be a wreck in
3
turn.
out of 4 races he's actually competed in, they finished last.
Yeah, he literally could be in turn 2, and there could be a wreck in turn 4, and he's gonna somehow end up in it.
Yep. The luck has to turn around
Yep.
at some point, but it was nice to see him back.
Yeah, he was in good spirits. Fuck Blake Harris. Yeah, I'm excited for Kansas. One of his best racetracks. Something a little bit more spread out.
Yep.
Where he can really
Yep.
just dig in and do his thing.
Blake Harris is going through it too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yikes.
I would say it's affecting his performance, but it couldn't get any worse.
It could get any worse.
Well, that started months ago.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
kind of explains the end of last season, too.
48 car has been great for years. So
Yeah, that's fair.
True.
The last
Um,
win was a Chad Knaus call.
we have the 10-10s Club in the news because we saw the IROC cars on track.
Dude, they were getting after
I'm
it.
kind of bummed
Yeah.
I missed the actual race. I saw some highlight clips
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I watched it live.
I didn't
it was
watch it.
Awesome. It
I'm
was
happy,
so fun.
I'm happy that has turned into them actually getting after it, because I
Yeah.
know our listener Nicky Lowe, he said he went to the one in Lime Rock. I think that was 2 years ago, the first time they all came back out, and he said it was just like a glorified pace lap.
Yeah.
Now I think last year they brought it to Laguna Seca and they were getting after it. And then I saw some of the clips. I didn't watch it live, but I saw some of the clips. When you've got Bobby Labonte going for the lead and then spinning out on his
Just
own,
looped it. Yeah.
like that's not because like that's pushing the car. That's what that is. Like they're getting after it.
Yeah.
With these historic cars. And I just forget how cool IROC
Well, that's
cars
also
are.
why
Yeah.
Kurt Busch keeps winning. Because he owns
He
the
owns
car
his.
and doesn't give a fuck. He cares about winning more than he cares
Yes.
about the car.
Yeah.
So Kurt Busch is going 10-10s the entire time.
Yep.
At 10-10s.
Yeah.
That
like
place
Jeff
looks
Gordon, Bill Elliott, these guys are out there like, yeah, they're gonna be competitive. They're gonna push it a little bit, but Kurt Busch is like, this is my job now.
Yes.
This is getting everything I have.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the shortest removed.
He is.
It's still in him. And the way his career unfortunately ended, he kind of has unfinished business. So
Yeah.
you
He's
put him in a
also, I
race
think,
car.
Other than like a Joey Logano, I think Kurt's probably one of the biggest like wild men outside of racing.
Yeah.
Like Kurt was doing like the cannonball run and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like he was having his fun outside the car. So
What was
this
it?
is definitely right
Was
up his
it
alley.
Gold Rush rally Kurt did with the GT.
Yeah, I think
It was
Gold
one of
Rush.
the Gold Rush rallies, I think.
that
he
Gold
did.
Rush?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Same shit.
But
Yeah,
it's
it was
all
in
the
like the brand new Ford GT.
rich guy rallies.
Oh, dude, I hung out with a bunch of those guys one day. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Brutal. Ram in the news because we learned the next driver for the 25 truck for Texas. That'll be the one and only Parker Kligerman.
Best decision ever.
That's the best news we've gotten out of this whole program.
We love PK in anything.
I love PK in the booth. Like that's
Yeah.
the best place he's ever
Dude,
been.
I know we're going to get to it, but I mean, I know Adam Alexander had some family issues. I never really heard what it was, but
I
he
didn't
wasn't there this weekend. They had Dylan Welsh
Yeah.
doing play-by-play. Goddamn, put him in a booth because he was really good.
Is that the young guy? Young gun?
Yeah, he was in he normally do pit reporting?
Yeah, he does pit reporting. I think he also does like MRN stuff.
He did a
dude,
bang-up job.
Phenomenal
Bang
job.
I didn't
job.
watch any of the O'Reilly race, so
Oh,
I
it was
missed it.
Fantastic. So yeah, I wanted to give shout out to PKA. That's super exciting. And the last bits of news are some NASCAR news that we got. We have the return of preseason Thunder.
Yes.
We will see that at Daytona, testing preseason in January.
Yep. So
I know
basically,
I know they wrap the cars now, but can they do what? Who was it? Was it Jordan Anderson last year at Rockingham?
Yep.
oh, did they do the primer? Like
And
Oh,
they
no,
had the
it-
giant Tricon
Yeah,
trucks.
the Tricon trucks
did it.
ruled.
But
Well,
I
I
think
know
Trackhouse did it for Bowman Gray.
RFK
Kind
does
of like
it.
a uniform style.
RFK does it. I remember going to some of the tire
Oh
tests.
no, it was
Yeah.
Sam Hunt. Sam Hunt wrapped their cars to make it look like they were all primered and
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
fake seams and stuff like
Because
I know what
obviously,
you're talking about.
back when we were kids,
Forgot about that.
back when we were kids, preseason Thunder, speed weeks, preseason testing, whatever you want to call it, all the cars were in primer because they were still shaping those bodies. Like they weren't done with them. So that's why all these cars were in primer back in the day. It was the coolest thing ever when you were a kid. You know, no racing for a couple months, and then you get to see all these cool gray cars with just numbers on them ripping around, you know?
Semi-prototype.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I think, you know, regardless of what this does, it's not the same. They're not shaping on the bodies anymore. But I know this year when they do the preseason testing this year, they're talking about testing horsepower and aero packages and trying to make the super speedway racing better. So that's great.
that. Yeah, I think it's going to be more of a tire test than a car test.
Yes.
Where
but-
it's testing things for the races, not for the teams.
Exactly. But the biggest thing about this is, and I think we're missing this, is it's a hype machine.
Exactly.
What is it? So they're talking schedule wise next year. It's going to be before the Rolex because you think the Rolex has it as a road course for 2 weeks because they do the Roar, then the whole week leading up to it, the Miata races, the other sport races. So they pretty much have the road course set up for 2 whole weeks.
Right.
Then you've got the Super Bowl is a week later this year. So the Daytona's a week later. The Clash, I don't even know. There's rumors about that now too.
Yep.
So it's going to be like early mid January. Like I thought I saw a date somewhere, but it's like early January, like first week or 2 of January.
Yeah.
But now it's a hype machine. Now you have race cars on the track and we get to talk about it. And then it leads into, okay, now in like 3 weeks, it's going to be happening for real.
Yeah.
Like, and we don't have that
It's
anymore.
the
And that's
perfect
what,
level of preseason.
that's what Speed Weeks used to be. And we've talked about it with Speed Weeks. It's the same argument I have for more practice week to week. You build things, you build storylines. Like they go to practice, you know, granted, this preseason testing is going to be a little weird because it's not, like Norm said, they're going to be testing stuff for NASCAR. So I don't know if we're going to get lap times. I don't know if we're going to get any of that, but you're going to be able to see, like, Trackhouse looks like dog shit this year. Who knows? They come out next year and they're able to pull out and pass people at Daytona and testing. We're going to be talking about it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like little shit like that. It helps build hype.
Well, it's the same design that most stick and ball sports have with their combines, their skills competitions.
Spring training.
It's what all stars
Yeah.
are supposed to do is the hype for the second half. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing but good stuff. Gives the team some testing time.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
And then there is rumors. I don't know how
Rumors.
real
This
they
is a
are.
rumor
This
mill.
is rumor.
Not news.
This is not news. So testing is back, but there are rumors that the Clash will be returning to Daytona.
Which is surprising to hear because they signed a multi-year deal
I wonder
with
if-
Bowman Gray.
I wonder if they can fudge that and have like an O'Reilly's race there or something.
Maybe.
Like
But I think
wonder
it was
if
a cup
it's-
deal.
Is it? Well, I'm wondering if they can maybe fudge it and be like, okay, instead of cup, we'll do a truck Xfinity weekend there.
Or they do the All-Star there or something.
Or they do the
Why
All-Star.
not both?
Or
Well,
both.
the All-Star is just a points-paying race without points now.
True.
So that's lost its luster. So
They-
maybe bringing it to Bowman Gray as just a $1 million,
Maybe.
beat the snot out of each other
Yep.
fest. That might
Yep.
be it.
I could see that. So
I don't know if it has lights, but Rockingham All-Star Race, I'm here for
no
it.
lights.
Mm.
Build lights.
Bowman Gray's got lights. Imagine Saturday night in the middle of summer at Bowman Gray. Ooh,
For $1 million.
that would be fucking fun.
Yeah.
Could be.
But I would
Anyway.
love to see the Clash back at Daytona. I do enjoy it at Bowman Gray, but for me, the Clash needs to be a part of Speed Weeks because again, it's a part of the hype machine.
Right.
Being a kid, you had preseason testing, whatever, but then you got to the week before the race and you had Saturday night, the Bud Shootout or whatever it was called, the Sprint Unlimited, the Bud Shootout, the Busch Clash. It had 700 names.
Yeah.
That was always Saturday night. Sunday was qualifying for the Daytona 500. Then you had a couple days off. Then Thursdays was the duels. You got into practices, all that stuff at the
Yeah.
end of the week. And it just created, like, sitting there Saturday night knowing,
It made it like an event.
sitting there on Saturday night watching the shootout or the Clash or whatever, and then knowing, like, all right, fucking 7 more days and we get the 500. Like, let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
or 5 more days, the truck race. Then we get the, it
It gives it more festival feel than singular event feel.
Yeah. So now how it works is the Clash is 2 weeks before in a completely different place.
Yeah.
Cool. We got some racing. Yay. And then it goes away. And then you're kind of hanging out. And then it's like, oh, Super Bowl. Woo. And then it's okay. Oh, now it's Daytona week. Cool. You know?
Right. They just do practice qualifying on Wednesday, Clash or duels on
Duels.
Thursday, and then we wait 3 days for the race.
Exactly. So I've been a proponent of more of this stuff as for me, it's as people that go to the track, number one, because there are times when we're sitting at Pocono on like Friday and there's nothing going on until the truck race at 4 p.m. and we're like, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah.
I miss the days of all the stuff happening all weekend. But it's also, even if you're not at the track, it gives you shit to talk about with more practices because, oh no, Kyle Busch blew a motor in the first practice. What's going to happen?
We have Toyota engine problems.
We don't get that anymore. And I just
Yeah.
miss it so goddamn much.
Yep. Yep.
Or
I
just
think it's
remember, like back in the day of speed weeks and like one of the practices, there'd be like an 8-car wreck.
Yes.
It's like, oh my god, what's Jamie McMurray gonna do?
Like there'll be an 8-car wreck in happy hour. And it's like, holy shit, these guys got to get their cars ready. It's Saturday afternoon and the 500's tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, for sure. I think it's a good thing. More stuff is always good.
More time with race cars on the track is good for everybody. Fuck your cost savings.
When you build Volkswagen, less is more. When you do racing events, more,
More is more. More is
right. I
more.
also think it's like going back to more traditional stuff is the more.
Yeah.
Is
100%.
better.
All right.
Also, I don't know if we talked about it last week, but Talladega.
No, because this broke at the same time as the preseason news.
the extra stages.
Well,
so
no,
they're
stage lengths.
shortening stage lengths.
Well, sorry. Yeah.
So they won't need to refuel in stage 1 and 2.
No, they're flipping it basically. The longest stage will be stage 1. I think they were saying like 100 laps. Then that one you will have to refuel in, but stage 2 and 3 are going to be like whatever the rest is split in half. So they were short enough where you don't have to stop. I think they were like
Oh,
40 because it's 188 laps. So I think they were talking first stage was going to be like 100 laps, and then stage 2 and 3 were going to be like 44
Could
laps.
be more sprints.
Yep.
Yep.
Granted, people will still there will still be fuel saving in the second stage because it's going to matter. You know,
there'll be fuel saving in the third stage.
I don't think so because they don't have to stop. They'll be
Yeah,
able to
but
make
they're
a full
they're
fuel
gonna know
run.
the number. Like if we get 3 green, white checkers and this and that,
Maybe, but I don't think it'll be as severe. I think the second stage you'll still have fuel savings because they know they're going to have that stage break, and it's going to be the same old. Oh well, if we save fuel and have a shorter pit stop, we'll get out faster. So I don't think you're going to save it in stage 2, but I think stage 3 you will see because I don't know what a fuel run is. I think it's normally like 50 plus. I don't know off the top of my head. Sorry, but they'll know they can make it plus some.
Yeah.
They're going to be going for it.
Right.
You know, and I think that's
the goal, at
That's the
least.
goal.
Yeah.
I hope that works. I'm all for it. Please.
Yeah, we'll see how it shakes out. That's the goal. I don't have high hopes.
They haven't announced
It's just going to
anything.
move it somewhere
Yeah,
else.
they haven't
They've
announced
gotten too smart.
anything official. Like we've talked about, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. They know about the fuel savings and how much it gains them on pit road. So
Yeah.
you can't fix it. But if they can move it around, so it's not. I mean, you watch the last couple years, and you might as well not watch the race until there's like 8
The goal
to go.
is to generate more sprints.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. Sprint to where? Sprint to the end of the stage, sprint to the end of the race,
sprint to the cup.
whatever. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
and they're just going to move it around. But obviously, like I said, the last couple of years for Daytona and Talladega, you could not tune in until the last 8 laps and probably not miss much.
Yeah.
You know, so they're trying to make it so, hey, at least the end of the race, that last stage will probably be pretty
They'll
good.
make that sprint to the finish longer. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I have for news bits. You guys got anything else you want to add to, or shall we head to Bristol?
I feel like that was it. It was not that
That's
a
all
lot.
I could
not
find.
a lot this week.
I double triple checked today too. That's all I got.
Does it smell like onions in here?
Yes. She's
Okay.
cooking something.
Okay. Kind of hoping for the stroke. Noom, 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 noom.
We had 3 races over the weekend. We had the Tennessee Army National Guard 250,
A little wordy, but not bad.
Suburban Propane 300,
Perfect.
Yeah,
and
good.
the Food City 500.
Absolutely
Perfect.
flawless.
The Tennessee Army National Guard is a little long, but
It's
who's-
okay.
That's the sponsor, so that's what you're going to
It's
get.
for a good cause.
Yeah. Truck race. C. Bell took the lead away from Eckes 188 out of 250 and never really gave it back. That is his first victory in the Truck Series since 2017. Fun fact. And his first at Bristol.
And they said that was the most Cup guys that have ever been in a truck race. It was like 7.
7, yeah.
Seemingly pissing some truck race drivers off.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, apparently people don't like that. But hey, that's who you learn from, is from the best.
Yeah.
So suck it up. You haven't earned that yet. We did see Heim lose $350,000
Yeah. How do you do that?
getting into it, the old Eckes machine.
I did not watch this race. I was busy underneath my car screaming at it. but I did see the replays. I didn't see what led up to that. I
He
heard that he
was
used them
stuck
up.
behind him a bit,
Hey, I mean,
muscled his way
It was
around
fresh
him.
off a restart. So he had momentum. Eckes at the bottom. Heim got behind him and just shipped him up first chance.
Well, and everything I read was that the trucks were stuck to the bottom. They weren't like the truck, or they weren't like Cup and Xfinity
Yeah.
where they were all over the track. I heard that
You had to
the trucks
go.
were stuck to the bottom, and you had to move somebody to get
Yeah.
around them.
So he muscled his way around him, sure.
Yep.
And then obviously you saw what happened.
Yes. Intentional?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so, no.
Ricky had a good point. Ricky Harden, our good friend on Discord.
That's Dale
Had a
Jr.'s
good
best
point.
friend.
He knows
they
Dale
boys.
Jr., so he knows what he's talking about, folks.
He does.
He thinks Heim checked up to not allow him to get behind him, and that's probably what caused him to door him. We've seen it a couple times in the past. I forget we were talking about it another time where it's pretty evident. But if Eckes is planning on shooting the bottom, getting behind him, and shipping him back, that would be the time to do it, entering the turn. And if Heim backed it up to not allow him to do that, he's going to clip him.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're going so fast. The straightaways last a quarter of a second. Like, it's a lot's happening at once.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anyone intentionally right rears anybody. I mean, it's a truck series. It's possible. We don't know a whole lot about Eckes.
Yeah,
This is
Carson
really-
Hosebar exists.
This is really like one of the few times we've seen Eckes really like dominate a race.
Yeah.
So who knows where his headspace was at? We've seen people.
Leading race high 132.
Yeah, we've seen people do dumb stuff once they get a whiff of the win.
Yep,
But
for sure.
I honestly, I don't think that's an ugly move to make, especially at Bristol. I can't imagine that was an
And
intentional
they've raced
move.
around each other a
And
long time.
They both sounded like it was like, oh, like we're buddies. I wouldn't do that to him. He wouldn't do that to me.
Yeah.
I think
It just looked really bad.
I think Heim shipped him because it's Bristol. It's what you got to do. Shake him off the bottom. And I think Eckes was planning on giving it right back to him. And Heim either played a game or Eckes just straight misjudged it. I
Yep,
mean,
cleaned
Chase
him up.
Elliott, Kyle Busch at Darlington a couple years ago, Denny in every single car ever. He just misjudged it.
Yeah.
And I think that I don't think it was an intentional right rear. I just think he was probably planning on getting behind him and feeding him the old chrome horn into turn 3 or 2 or wherever they were at, and
But-
just hooked him.
The good news is with Corey Heim leading a lap, he has now led in the last 30 straight truck races that he has entered.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We still have
Otherwise,
Seabelt.
cool for Hallmark Friesen.
Yeah.
The 62
Yeah.
truck with Christopher Bale. That's a team that everyone wants to root for. Obviously, Stuart Friesen was out for, felt like the last half of the season last year with that femur injury. Everyone likes Stuart Friesen. He seems like the nicest dude ever.
Yeah,
That
Canadian, they're
team
all
is
nice.
very much
Except Jet.
self-funded between Hallmark and Friesen. So it's cool to see them do good, winning at a great track like Bristol. I think Stewie also finished pretty good. So it was super cool to see that. Christopher Bell, likable dude. So that was a cool finish either way.
The Suburban Propane 3 Hundo. We see Rodney Childers' first O'Reilly's victory.
That was an unbelievable finish to that race.
What,
the last-
what a
that-
fight.
It was wild.
That was great.
Shouts to Brent Cruz. That kid's got some fucking talent.
Sure does.
But he's, like we've talked about, got to rein it in a little bit. He was definitely pushing real hard there at the end. And he stepped on his own,
Yep.
Definitely did that. He hit the wall, 3 times?
Yep.
The one where he went up and smacked the wall and lost absolutely no momentum was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was wild watching Zilich, Brent Cruz, and Larson. Was Shelley up there? Shelley restarted, but he kind of fell back.
Not in that.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch, but I saw he had the fastest lap for most of the race.
Yeah, he was up there. I think he was up there on the restart.
He was
but
charging in the earlier part of the race too, which was awesome to watch.
it came down to the 3 of them, Cruz, Larson, and Zilich. Oh my God, it was so much fun to watch them just beat and bang on each other. And again,
And what a great person to learn from.
oh yeah,
Battling against Larson too.
oh absolutely. And I absolutely loved Brent Cruz's interview after the race, where he's talking about how him and Connor are friends, and he goes, "There's nobody I'd like to lose less to."
Yeah.
Like I thought he was gonna have some sweet moment, like, "Oh, that's my buddy. I'm really happy to see him win." And he's like, "Yeah, we're good buddies." So he goes, "Nobody I'd rather lose less to than him." And the booth just starts dying laughing.
That was great. It was really well done. Yeah, great finish to watch that one. We saw Mason Maggio absolutely blow
Dude.
up.
I said it in Discord when it happened. I haven't seen a motor blow like that in a long time. So he comes. I didn't watch it. I don't know if
I
you
saw
the
the
replay.
video
Yeah,
of this.
dude. Like the whole.
Bodie's 100% going to move the camera.
He doesn't give two fucks.
Nope, not at all.
He goes, I think, into one or two, goes into the corner, just grenades the thing, the smoke out of the complete smoke show through the corner all the way down the straightaway, and then he turns to go into behind the garage or behind the wall into the garage, and the thing just goes woof, and it just in flames. You got Jackass with his wife's backpack on trying to fumble to get his phone camera out in the way of the goddamn safety people. Like, dude, get the fuck out. Like, if you're in, okay, we're
Get
not
out of the way.
We're not regulars in the garage, but we are when we go to our races now the last couple of years. And we've learned if there is somebody or a car, a guy pulling tires, somebody walking at a brisk pace in a fire suit, get the fuck out of the way.
Yep.
So I'm sorry. This car just pulls in, billowing smoke out of it, and then suddenly billowing flames out of it. And there are firefighters trying to run by you to put the fire out.
Move.
Getting your phone out of your pocket should not be your first thought. Should be get the fuck out of the way.
Bristol infield is also a clusterfuck.
It is.
Did you guys see Bowman?
No.
I was watching his onboard. Dude, they're like, all right, bring it to the garage after he got the damage. There's nowhere to go. There's no paths in the infield. They're like
yeah.
moving tire stacks, golf carts. There's people literally just sitting on the ground cross-legged, and he's like squeezing between them and the Goodyear section.
It's ridiculous.
It's
like-
probably people sitting watching the Jumbotron
Literally, yeah.
thing. Yeah.
They were leaning against like the NASCAR hauler, which was right there, and Bowman probably went in the wrong spot because no one ever knows where to go in these tracks.
No.
Like cue
Briscoe at Coda.
Yeah.
Briscoe. I think Zane Smith did it.
Zane
too.
Smith did it at Mexico.
But it's just like no one ever knows where to go. So they're like, oh, take this opening. And he goes in, and there's just like fence, 500 tires and a hauler with people sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
And he's
but-
trying to get a car through. And then they have 3 golf carts parked blocking the way into the DVP area. There's crew members from 3 different teams jumping fences to move these golf carts and stuff. It's a clusterfuck. So luckily his car wasn't on fire.
Yeah, but I
'cause
will
that
say
would be bad.
shouts to, I think it was somebody from Allgaier's crew, and I don't know who the other guy was, but they pulled Maggio out of that thing quick.
Yeah.
Got him out, still connected to the car.
Oh, yeah. That cord had some elasticity
yeah, it
to
did.
it.
Yeah, it did.
Well,
He
that was like a corrugated hose. So it split the hose.
No,
That's
that
just
was
the
the
metal.
audio.
no,
That's just
no.
the metal wire.
That was the metal because it was hooked to the air
That's the
inlet.
breather hose.
Oh,
think about
I
it,
thought
it-
that was the 3.5.
think about
the
it, it's like-
pole, whatever it is.
It's the clear plastic tube. And when he pulled out, the clear plastic ripped, and then the coil.
Oh, that's the coil
inside,
from it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was the
Originally,
scanner.
I did too.
That was
Um,
probably there too, but that's lower. That was to his head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
I guess
they
I missed
clipped
that.
that in down here.
That's even more badass.
Yeah, but dude, that was.
But yeah, he's probably like, damn, dude, like small team. We can't afford to replace that hose.
yeah, that thing's expensive.
Shouts to Maggio though, super nice dude. We met him in Brad Perez's garage.
Yeah,
I love
old
that
bachelor
post.
party weekend.
I love that post Brad put up the other day with the pictures of him racing that Miata, and I was like, I've seen that. I know where that, I know where that is. I know where that
Oh,
lives.
also speaking of Brad, he got some laps
Oh,
this
yeah.
weekend.
Yeah,
Yes, we got an unscheduled bread day. Once again, he made history. He's the first person to sub in the same series twice in one season.
Yep.
Like sub in the middle of the race, like get relief driver, not sub, relief driver.
He's just gonna start
It's his
hanging
third time doing this.
He's gonna
Yeah.
start hanging that off like the deck of the trailer. It's like, hey, I got this.
3-time fill-in.
I
Yeah.
got this. You guys need it? I
So-
can put it on.
Who was in the 74?
he's just changing tires in his fire suit. He's like, I know it's coming soon.
Who was it Dawson Cram? No. Who was in the 07? I forget. That I guess the
Well, no, he got in the 02, didn't
or the
he?
02, whatever
The
it
young
is.
car?
Yeah, the Young's car. I guess it
I
was
saw the name.
I thought it was gonna bother me. But whoever was driving it, I guess one of the crush panels got knocked in, and he was getting some old carbon monoxide, and he wasn't feeling too well. So
Yeah.
I loved it too. And again, with us having following people and stuff, I think it's Brad's agent or something that she follows the show. I forget her name, Taylor. She put a story up of him just standing there in his helmet and fire suit. He's got the Apex coffee suit on and his
Yep.
helmet. And I just messaged her. I was like, again? She goes, yeah.
That's
and then
awesome.
2 seconds later, TV started talking about
Yep.
it. And I was like, hell yeah.
Awesome to see him out there again. That's our boy. Justin Allgaier collects $100,000 for like the, I don't know, 10th time,
100,000th
8th time. I
time.
think it's 8th time that he's won the Dash for Cash. But yeah, great finish watching those guys battle. Obviously, Connor Zilish holding off the best car of the day with Larson leading a whole freaking stack of laps. I want to say like 220, 230 laps he led or whatever it was.
Oh, it was Ryan Ellis.
230.
Because it was the 02, right?
It's not who I thought it was.
Yeah, it was Ryan Ellis.
But yeah.
Also, Dash for Cash. I don't love it as much with O'Reilly's because it's green on the cars now.
Looked weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the 32, I was really excited. So they had the Hendrick Cars scheme that they always run. But on the 32, for Raja, they did yellow accents all over it.
Yeah.
Which is cool. It's different. It changed up the scheme, but it had giant green window banner and green
Well,
splitter. I
The
was like, oh,
Allgaier's car was the Earnhardt looking throwback, and it had
Oh,
the
yep.
green splitter
Carolina
and the green.
Carports
Yeah,
one.
it was the Carolina Carports one, which is a beautiful paint scheme. And it was like, oh, cool, green window banner, green shit everywhere. Like, nah.
It does pop though.
It did.
It
That-
stands out in comparison.
I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Dash for Cash, it's green.
Yeah.
I get it.
100%.
It just, not a lot of cars it matches.
They also had a whole setup. I don't know if you caught it after the race because Allgaier won the Dash for Cash. They had like a victory lane set up by his car. Did you see that?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
They brought out like a big dash, O'Reilly's Dash for Cash, like a wall, put it next to his car. He had like stuff on top of the car, like he looked like he was in victory lane, but it was just where he parked on pit road at the end of the race. They just kind of brought the stuff over, like, and made a little de facto
It's
victory
so
lane.
awkward, like just like they did with Ty Gibbs winning the
Yes.
in-season thing
Oh
last
my
year.
God, that
weird.
was awkward.
So yeah, that was the O'Reilly's race. And
Nice. Every fucking time.
I love it. I love it so much. You can't take it away from me. The Food City 500 happened. Any questions?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that race because nothing of any substance happened. You suck.
All right, let's just address it as it is. Ty Gibbs gets his first victory
And only.
in the Cup Series. This is all right. Here's my opinion to start. This is what we've expected from him for multiple years.
Just hoped it never happened.
I mean,
Right.
and reasonably expected because he was freaking lights out in the O'Reilly car,
Right.
coming up in late models and stuff.
We thought he was going to do this 4 fucking years ago.
That's yeah, exactly. I mean, he's had an incredible start to the season. Call it what it is. Had a horrible start to his career in the Cup Series. Had a unbelievable start to this season. He's been top 5, top 10.
yeah,
all
it was
day.
inevitable after what
It
we saw
was-
at the start this
Yeah.
season.
Did he lead the most laps on the day? No. Did they play the right strategy? Yeah. But he earned it. He fought him off. Can we play the why didn't the tires wear at all game?
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, 90.
100 lap discrepancy, effectively 95, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it was. 95 lap discrepancy on tires. He shouldn't have been able to hold them off. That is, but it is what it is.
I mean, we
he,
saw
he
that-
did it nonetheless, so he earned this win. He didn't luck into it. He barely beat him, but he beat him to the line. He won fair and square. You can't take that away from him.
I
Yep.
thought Blaney would have leaned on him a little bit more, but
Wish he wrecked him.
he's playing the
But-
points game.
I was really hoping for a host of our wreck
Yeah.
with that first restart.
But
you
I
know,
mean, we saw right at the beginning of the race that lap 55 caution. Josh Berry and Chase Elliott stayed out, finished the stage on old tires, and Josh Berry held on to fourth that entire run.
The tires came off the car at the end of the first stage, and they looked fucking brand new.
They looked
They
fine.
looked fine.
but yeah, Ty Gibbs gets his first checkered flag. Thoughts and feelings on it?
So
Go.
on the tire subject, I wonder, and this is where NASCAR not screwed itself, but I don't know if you listened. I think it was Gluck's Thursday show last week. He had a guy from Goodyear on, and apparently that tire test they did last year. Remember the one Priest, Bowman, and I think it was Bubba did it.
Yeah.
It was the first 750 package or the 700 horsepower package test. They were doing tire testing at Bristol. Apparently they did it they waited for a day. They did it. It was like 35 degrees out because they wanted to try to replicate what happened in the last couple spring races when it was cold and the tires were just turning themselves into fine dust. So that's all great. But then apparently yesterday was like the hottest spring race ever.
yeah.
So
they-
it's like they
Yeah.
can't plan for that. They brought a tire that would probably hold up if it was 40 out, and then it ended up being 80.
Yeah.
You know?
And then 100 lap old ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were talking about during the pre-race about how nice it was. Like
Yeah.
it's warmer today than it's been all weekend and this
Yeah.
and that. And I was just like, great. So the race is gonna suck.
Apparently the tire test that they came up with, whatever tire they were using this weekend, was done in like 35, 40 degree weather because that's what they expect in Tennessee in April, and it just
Yeah.
didn't happen.
The dominant car most of the day, we'll talk about the 12, but the dominant car most of the day in the 5 with 100 lap, like freaking newer tires, probably should have put up a bigger fight.
Well,
but
he only had
nonetheless,
rights.
No, Blaney only had rights. Larson had 4.
I thought it was the other way around.
Nope.
Other way around. Larson
had rights,
to-
but
Oh,
Blaney had
sorry.
4.
You're right. I'm an idiot. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. I'm dumb.
but
Note that.
anyway,
That was well known.
thoughts on Gibbs?
Like Norm said, inevitable. The way he started this season, we knew it was going to happen sooner or later. I hoped
Yep.
it never happened. If you've listened to the show any longer than 5 seconds, you know my personal and everybody else's disdain for Ty Gibbs, and that goes back to his O'Reilly days. Do I think he matured a little bit when he came to Cup Series? Yes, because we're not talking about the same bullshit that he used to pull.
Well, we also thought he did, and then we found out there was a whole bunch of hollering back and forth.
Yes.
Right. And then he regressed. Remember the pit road incident?
Yep.
I think it was maybe with Noah Gragson.
Oh, yeah.
Where he like slammed
It was,
him in.
no, I
almost
thought it was like Ty Dillon
Yeah.
that he just doored the living
yeah,
snot out.
Yeah,
of.
almost
I think it was
into-
Ty. I
Maybe it
think
was
it-
almost into.
And then we
Noah or
heard some of the
somebody.
radio chatter that was
Well,
rough.
last year, New Hampshire.
Then he dumps his ass.
Was it Kansas where him and
Yeah.
Gabe Hart were screaming at each
Yep.
other?
Yep.
So you can't tell me that he's a new person from last year to this year.
It's also, we've talked about it before this year or earlier this year. I don't know. It feels so fake. The getting out of the car and everything's great. I got the great people around me now.
Yeah.
We had fun. This is fun. We. It just feels,
I fucking hate it.
it feels fucking forced. Even yesterday, that emotion winning your first Cup race did not feel genuine. At least not in
Yeah.
his interview.
All the pieces to this puzzle should be the most feel good story ever.
100%.
A legacy owner's grandson lost his dad after winning Xfinity or O'Reilly, whatever, makes it in the Cup Series, struggles, ends up winning. Mom's in the car. Grandfather can barely speak. He's so proud and excited. Like, everything adds up to being the best story ever. And it's seemingly the vast majority of people are like, meh,
Yeah.
very meh about it.
I just-
So, in my opinion, I can't stand him still.
Yep.
I don't care if you're growing up and you're starting to mature and figuring out. You have not earned back my respect yet
I agree with
because
that.
you were a little puke and you only have my father said this as a kid and I grew up with this and this was beat into my skull is you have one opportunity to make a first impression. And his first multiple years worth of impression on everybody in the sport was he's a little puke. So
He was the guy that took his own
I hate
teammate
this
out.
win.
When he was the guy that took his own teammate out who was
Yep.
going to get into the championship 4 and Ty was already locked into the championship 4.
Yeah.
And he took his teammate out.
Yeah.
Like
I can take nothing away from his performance because he's a damn good driver in the O'Reilly series.
Yep.
And he's been a very consistent driver lately in the Cup Series. But as a person, you have shown us nothing
Yep.
other than you being a puke. You don't do any interviews with people. You don't talk to the media much. You haven't let anyone get to know you otherwise.
Yeah.
The only thing that
Well,
people,
other than that Kenny Wallace video that they definitely paid Kenny Wallace a bunch of money to
Yep.
make him look good.
Yeah. Well, your whole work of whatever scope of work has been what we've seen is just that is him acting like a little jerk behind closed doors on radio, stuff like that. He has not shown his personality to people otherwise. So for now, that's my opinion.
I wholeheartedly agree. He took me out on iRacing once. I never forgave him. Yeah,
And that's why we're allowed to have our own opinions.
yeah. I've just never liked the kid. Call him a Nepo baby, call him Silver Spoon. That's one of the reasons. It's his entire persona. Like I remember there was a picture of him going around. He's got this big giant Doberman and he's like this little short little puke. And it's like, oh yeah, you're a big tough guy with your big dog over there in your mansion's backyard. Like, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's the whole, it's how,
And it sucks that that so many people share this opinion because it could be an incredible story.
it should be.
Like I said at the very beginning of this, all the pieces look fantastic, but nobody's excited about it.
No,
So,
it's the Chick Hicks winning the Piston Cup.
yeah,
Hey, why
So
isn't anybody
it-
celebrating?
it was a decent race, I guess, overall, per se.
Honestly, the cars I enjoyed the more power and the tires. Like the cars were very on edge. We saw multiple self spins.
Yeah.
Which I think is good. It's a step in the right direction. They just need some fucking tire wear. Again, we've talked about it a million times.
Yeah, like if tires wore better, if the weather was a little bit different, it would have been great.
Yeah.
it had all the pieces to be great. It didn't end up being that way. It is what it is. So yeah, meh.
So I saw some comparisons on Twitter. Like Ty Gibbs should have come into the Cup Series with almost a similar hype to Dale Jr. Kind of the family legacy, a world-renowned owner, a staple in the sport, one of the oldest teams going. And he didn't. And like the biggest difference was like Junior as a kid, his dad wouldn't give him the shirt off his back to help him out. He wouldn't lend him a wrench. Junior was in the junkyard with his brother stealing starters and steering boxes out of cars so he could make it to the late model race the next day. And Junior had a much more grassroots upbringing than Ty Gibbs, who has never needed to turn a wrench in his life.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's obviously, like we talk about all the time, like the habits you grow up with as a kid, you carry into adulthood. And he kind of did that. Like Ty Gibbs, when he was coming up through ARCA, O'Reilly, and even the first couple years in Cup, he never needed to attend meetings. He knew when he was a kid, he was going to show up to the track, day of the race, have the best car there, go out, show the world what he's good at, be a good race car driver, and win the race. Like that's how he grew up. He showed up on Friday night when the race was, drove the car, got out of the car, shook everyone's hand, and went home.
Yeah, and exactly like you're saying, that's what he does now is just drive.
Right.
Yep.
He grew up not needing to go to the shop. He grew up not needing to go to company meetings because they would solve the problems for him. He'd show up and drive. He'd be the Cole Trickle. You just hired me to drive the car. That's what I'm doing.
Show up and drive. That's it.
And
Also-
it's just he didn't have the foresight to, once you got to the Cup Series and you need to try much harder to change the way he does things. And similar things like Chris Gabehart has said, like you can't tell the kid no.
I love
That's
how
not a
in
word
his-
you can use with him.
I love how in his post-race media too, he had to bring up the Gabehart stuff.
Oh,
Did
I
you
didn't
see
even
that?
it.
He basically was like, you know, I know some people have been saying some stuff about me not attending meetings, but that's not true. I work, blah, 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 blah.
Sure, it's not.
Sure, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just,
So
I mean, he's always had a bad attitude. He's always kind of had kind of a bully racecraft to him.
Getting in
He's
fights with his helmet
obviously-
on.
Immensely talented.
Yeah.
He's had the best trainers and teachers and driving coaches his entire life. He's obviously, Coach Gibbs is no slouch when it comes to running a career.
Yeah.
He's run plenty of them and they've done very well. But it's maturing is realizing, and whether it needed to be called out publicly by Chris Gabehart for him to change who he is and maybe change his appearance with the team, or maybe even how Coachy handles him at the chop.
Yeah.
Like it's obviously paying off this year because Chris Gabehart leaving didn't help the team, but the team is doing much better.
Yep.
Yeah.
So obviously something changed,
obviously,
and I'm hoping it's him.
yeah, I hope for a good character arc for anybody. Like, we talk about Kurt Busch all the time.
Yep.
He was absolutely insufferable for a very long time.
He's a piece of shit for a long time.
Yeah, 100%. And that could happen in this case. We could love Ty Gibbs 10 years from now. But for now, you want to give a younger kid a break too. Like, people are like, oh, he's 23 years old. You should have been trained for a very long time prior to this to be Connor Zilish
I was going to
is,
say, when we have
like Jesse Love is, all of these kids, anyone that's been around Tommy Baldwin carries themselves
that
very well.
whole
This
crew,
kid, the only thing he's done is carried himself the way he has, and that's the only work we have to go off of
Yep.
to judge his character.
Yep.
So until he shows us otherwise, I can't stand him. So
I
that's it.
totally agree with you.
Boom.
Yeah, that worked.
And that's kind of all I got.
Um,
Any other talking points in the race you want to get?
the Battle of Mid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's actually get to that. Go ahead.
The Battle of Mid.
What was that?
Riley Herbst ships Kyle Busch. Don't
I
know
was
if it was
super
on
bummed.
purpose. Apparently, like, I didn't hear this, but apparently on his radio, the crew was like coaching him. I know Denny said this on his show. I was listening to it on the way down here. That if you listen to the radio, his spotter or his crew or somebody was basically like, get into his left rear. I think they meant like get to his left rear. And it sounds like Riley took that as, okay, floor it, and hit him in the left rear because he tapped Kyle and he spun out. Well, that's Kyle Busch. I don't care if it's old man Kyle Busch. I don't care if it's 3 laps down Kyle Busch. That's still Kyle Busch under that helmet. He got his fucking vengeance.
Sure did.
Later in the race, shipped yo ass. And the fucking, the storyline wrote itself. Kyle Busch spins out Riley Herbst, causing a late caution that's going to cause the kid that took his ride to not win his first race.
Almost.
That would have been phenomenal. I know technically he didn't take his ride. Kyle didn't sign the whatever. regardless,
It makes for a good
makes for a good
point.
storyline.
I do
was
want to
so
give
mad.
Riley some credit though. Qualified very
He
well.
did. He had a good
Yeah.
race.
He ran up front for the first half of the race. I don't know what happened.
He
I,
just fell off.
I don't know if if that or they had pit road issues or they picked a bad strategy call. But he went from top 6 for the first half of the race to battling KFB for 24th. And the one where KFB spun him, the replay that I saw, I don't know if Kyle Busch got into him earlier, but Riley was like dead sideways off the corner, and Kyle's just like, normally I'd lift. For you, I don't lift.
For you, no.
I'm
Um,
going to help you finish the spin you started.
I'm glad you brought up pit road issues because that's my next talking point. When does Ryan Blaney just start hitting people?
His team is almost worst. They're
Almost
like
worst.
31st.
He just needs to
In
get
the
out and do it
field?
himself.
I get what he's saying. Like he said, they're young guys that need reps. Like we
I
kind of
heard a stat that they've cost him almost 80
Yes.
positions.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, that's a little skewed because if you have a shitty pit crew and you're already in 32nd, you're only going to lose a couple
Yeah, but
spots.
if you're
And if
in-
you're in 5th, you could lose 15
But
a lot easier. But
still.
you're right. It's still
Even yesterday, there
fucking
was a
embarrassing.
glaring example yesterday. I forget which caution it was. Blaney had the lead. He had like 6 or 7 lap cars between him and Larson. So
6-7.
6-7. So when they come into pit road, obviously
Gross.
Larson closed the gap up a little bit, but Blaney still hit pit road and was doing. Everyone's doing the pit road speed limit. Blaney had probably 5 or 6 cars between them. Like he had a good lead.
Yeah.
That should guarantee I'm going to come in, do my stop, and I'm going to leave with about the same gap. They pulled out a pit road and Larson was like a car length behind him. So that shows you how much time they lost
oh yeah.
on
It's-
pit road.
I understand it's developmental, whatever the case may be. You don't put it on the one that's actually contending every single week.
Yeah.
The 22 has been up and down. The 2's been mostly down. The 21 has been maybe hit or miss at
Somebody
best.
posted
Like,
it in Discord today.
The
One
12
of the
has been top 10 all day long.
Yeah.
You put
Blaney-
it on one of the other cars.
Josh in the chat, Blaney's lost 30 more spots than the next person in line.
Yeah. See?
And somebody put it,
Point
somebody
proven.
posted it in Discord today. I'd have to go find it again, but it was a comparison of the onboard camera of Blaney's crew, and I think
It
the
was
38 was Todd's,
Yeah, it was Todd's.
which is a Penske crew. The front row, they have a
I'm
deal.
not 100% sure.
Yeah,
I
because
know
remember,
the 38 is, but they might get their pit crews from 2 different teams.
maybe they could do that. I don't know.
Because some of the lower teams, it's like
We'll take what you got.
RFK gets their pit crews from like Trackhouse, and like there's like weird switching going on.
Yeah.
So they might not get all their pit crews.
But regardless,
Yeah.
there's
Penske.
got to be something better out there. 'cause that's
Irregardless.
ridiculous. Also on the holy shit you suck train, what the fuck happened to William Byron yesterday?
What happened to
For-
Hendrick in general?
well, they
Okay.
practiced decent ish.
Dude,
They had a steering box failure in
All right, you
qualifying,
guys keep digging.
or like a power steering failure that they supposedly fixed. But then during the race, he just gained nothing.
there was a stretch, probably 2/3 of that race, where Cody Ware was outrunning William Byron on speed. Like they were both like 4 laps down, and Ware was in front of Byron. I kept seeing that. I was trying to keep an eye on it all day. Eventually, by the end, they switched, but I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I mean, he started in the back, made his way up to like 31st, 30th, right around there. Got lapped in that first stint right before the yellow,
Yeah,
and they just never recovered. Like they never got their laps back. They kept going more down. So I don't know if they still had continuing issues. Obviously, the 48 was back there with them, but you can't expect much out of that team right now.
no,
They're
no.
still trying to recover with.
Chase wasn't terrible. I
No
mean,
effort.
I know he brought up Hendrick in general. Obviously, Larson was lights out yesterday.
Yeah.
Chase was decent, like back half of the top 10 most
Yeah,
of the day.
I think they flipped stages at one point.
Yeah,
Like that first yellow, they stayed out. It didn't benefit them like it did the 21
the
car.
21 benefited.
21
yeah.
car went from, he was battling Bowman for like 28th
Yeah,
to staying out, getting 4th in the first stage. And I think he stayed around the top 10 for the rest of the race.
but then Chase, I don't know if you caught this. Did you see Chase that spun on the white flag lap?
Yeah. So during the cool down lap for Ty Gibbs, you could see smoke,
Yeah.
which it's always like fireworks or crash that we didn't see. And it turned out it was crash.
Yeah.
Chase just spun by himself, almost killed Custer.
Yep.
Shook up the whole back half of the field, but they're just like run it out.
Yeah, they actually, if you watch,
Yeah, that was
if
wild.
you watch Chase's onboard, he spins down to the inside. His spotter's like, all right, get it going, get it going, get it going. But obviously Bristol's so small. By the time Chase spun it back around and was going to get going, his spotter was like, never mind. Just wait. Just stay where you are.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hendrick definitely looked a little off yesterday, and by a
Big
little I
time.
mean a lot.
Big time.
I'm trying to think of any other fucking fun storylines. I relegated the race to my phone. I had
SVG sucks. I hate him.
SVG and Bristol are not friends,
Yeah.
contrary to what you think.
Yeah. Norm
Yeah,
thinks
for
this
some
is
reason I
best.
thought that was his track.
No, it's Martin.
No,
It's the
it's
Martinsville.
Martinsville.
He was openly talking about on every podcast how it's not. Like
What
that was the one they
podcast?
focused on. Not the right one, obviously.
Yeah,
He was on. He
Yeah.
said that on Stack and Pennies. And
When, like 2
Junior.
years ago? When was the last time he was on Stack
he
of
hasn't been on
Pennies?
Stack and Pennies in a while.
yeah, he talked about it. Anyway.
Well, they have in the past. No, and he's good at like I said earlier, the tracks where you have to use heavy brake that are flat, kind of road course esque, like a Martinsville, Bowman Gray. He was doing good in Loudon last year till Keselowski hit the inside wall
Yeah, when they were
Um,
6 wide.
when they
Yeah.
were 7 wide. He
but
does
he's still
good.
holding on to the last
6'7".
spot.
He
Still
does.
holding on to 16th.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I
If
did want to mention
Kyle's-
was
if Kyle's gift from God for race picks is true, SVG's fucked this week because Chase Briscoe's 1 point behind him.
oh right. Tyler Reddick's former massive points lead is no longer a massive points lead, despite a top 10 finish.
they
He
had
is
a
only leading by
speeding-
62.
Shouts to
Speeding
him
penalty?
too, though, because he got an early speeding penalty, and then that last run, I think somebody in Discord, I think it was
charged.
Joe, was like, "Where the hell does Reddick come from?"
Bro,
Yeah.
he was like, also Noah. Shout out Noah. Noah had a couple good restarts at the end, but he was just like high, wide, and handsome, like 3 rows
Dude,
up on the top.
That Noah reposted his in-car video. Someone posted it on Twitter. He literally, everyone is just 2x2 underneath him, and he's just driving by everybody on the top. He went from like 20th to 11th.
Noah finished 26th.
This was one of the restarts. Yeah, obviously he fell off after that, but
But yeah, that massive points lead has quickly shrunk to within one race. So if Blaney goes out and dominates this upcoming
So how many
weekend,
points is it?
62.
it's like 60. Yeah,
62.
So he can catch them right there.
Yep.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
So that's why I talked about at the beginning of the season that we weren't going to talk points because it can change very fast.
Yeah, the cut line's going to start getting interesting. Obviously, we talked about SVG's right there on the cut line.
Yep.
He's going to probably hemorrhage and fall back into the high teens before the road course kind of
Oh,
section of the playoffs.
Watkins is
season
coming.
no,
starts.
he's actually in a pretty decent
Yeah.
stretch
He's
if
got
you look
2
at it.
guys right behind him that I think are going to jump him.
But he's got-
Cindric and Briscoe, I think, are due to jump him.
He's got a good shot to run decent at Kansas.
Right. But if he stays between
Let me finish.
19th and 17th,
He's-
I think he has a chance.
Then he's got Talladega, which is
Crapshoot.
anyone's day, and he's done pretty well on the super speedways for the most part.
Yep.
Texas, we'll see, and then it's Watkins. So like, I don't think it's a bad stretch for him at all. I think
Yeah.
he could actually stay
I keep forgetting.
where he is.
I
think
keep
he
forgetting that
move up.
Watkins Glen is so early this year.
You know the people right behind him. These are also a bunch of good tracks for them.
Yeah, as long as
Obviously-
he could stay in striking distance,
I
he's
think
obviously going to gain all
Inside
of
the
the
top
points back.
20 midsummer, I think he has a chance to sneak his way into the 16th
Yep.
or around there before the playoffs or chase starts.
From our good friend in the Upside Down, he ran 10th in Kansas last year.
There you go.
Thank you, Brent.
And regardless of any of this being the best car in the stable is fantastic.
Yep.
Is he ahead of Ross in points?
Oh, yeah. Way
Oh, wow.
by a lot.
But Ross is 21st in points.
Oh, Jesus. Have mercy.
SVG is holding on to 16 points. The Trackhouse has been doing terribly overall.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, we don't expect anything out of the 88. This is a building
No,
year.
I'd
Some
expect a
people
little
expected
bit of
him
something.
to be in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Joe
Didn't you pick him for the playoffs?
No, I probably did.
Joe thinks he's going to win Watkins Glen.
Joe thinks he was going to win every race this year.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Let me check if we have picked him for the playoffs.
I know, I
Did
did.
pick him for the
Oh, you
playoffs?
didn't send me your picks. You were supposed to afterwards. No, you can just change it. Oh, wait. Maybe I did write them down just on the other account.
I did not have him in. I had SVG barely making it.
Okay.
Well, you never wrote the playoff picks on our little Google sheet.
Note,
That's a
note
new
on
one.
the bottom of
I
my
wrote them on the old one.
future me.
I still have that.
I forgot Ross existed and they won't let me change it. Well, worked out for me.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's
but
right.
I also have Alex Bowman in. Oh.
I think I do too.
Rough.
Oh, I still have mine actually right here. Fuck, I have Ross. I have Bowman in. I have Bowman in. I have Ross in. I'm actually pretty happy with the rest of my picks though right now.
Yep. Don't have Brad in.
I do.
That was a miss.
You,
I
I'm
got
the
Ty
only one.
Gibbs.
I'm the only one that took Brad.
I got Ty Gibbs.
I do
I don't
not
have,
have
I don't
Ty
have
Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs.
Yep.
Which he's in what, 8th right now?
Really
he's
not
sitting pretty good.
really not loving
Gibbs is
my
in 4th,
He's in 4th.
not loving my champion pick right now.
which is
Seabell.
Yeah.
He's not bad, but I don't think
No, he's
he's
all right.
I don't think he's gonna be doing that.
I think I got Willie B.
I think you did take B.
Yeah, I don't
I
have
did as
him
well.
on this phone, but that's all I got for recaps. Do you want to answer some questions?
Sure.
We got some good stuff in there, actually. Some excited about it.
When I looked, there was only like 2.
No, it was like 5 or 6 in the Instagram. All right, we will start from the top. L98 Jake. Why is poor Allgaier catching strays from Junior in the Arby's commercial?
I didn't see
Because
that.
they're boys,
I-
and Junior and him have the best relationship ever, and they're in the commercial together.
I missed
I
that.
think it was the commercial they played early in the year. I think
Yeah.
Allgaier picks him up from the drive-through, and Junior makes a joke out of it.
Oh,
Just get out of the
yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we could have got here faster or something.
That's
like that, he
right.
says.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, because it's an awesome relationship, and I want to be friends with them.
Yeah. Also, Junior is like goated when it comes to NASCAR commercials.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No one comes close.
pancakes.
I think Michael Waltrip was probably a close second.
Yeah.
If like modern day, obviously Dale had some good ones way back in the day, but
The Dale Realtree commercial is still my favorite. The one where he's driving through the woods in the stock car and he gets out and takes his fire suit off and he's got the hunting gear on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I forget the guy who's sitting there waiting. He's like, "Man, you're late." And he's like, "I had to finish working." And they go hunting.
it's awesome. And the fishing one just tugs the heartstrings too.
My
yeah,
favorite.
that's not
it's the
even
most
like
dad
acting.
commercial.
It
My-
was just like, just don't stir the water up too much while I'm fishing if you're going to record this.
I
Yeah.
still think the best ones though were the old Team Monte Carlo commercials,
Yeah,
like where they're all just hanging out. There's one with like Terry and somebody else sitting on the wall, and
those are good.
Earnhardt's running around. He's like, "Did you know he used to drive a pink car?" Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know
right.
what I mean?
That's
Those
right.
are the best commercials.
Nathan Danforth. This is the one I was excited about with a Fuck, Marry, Kill ice cream edition.
Oh.
Cookies and cream.
Okay.
Rocky Road
I forget what that is.
mint chocolate chip.
What the hell's Rocky Road? I know what it is.
Rocky Road's got like is the chocolate with like a bunch of stuff in it.
Yeah.
Like it's literally got
like
like
Heath and
marshmallow
stuff
in it and Heath
I'll
bars.
find
Depends
that.
where you get it. Like chocolate chips and
All right, this is the easiest one of
Oreos,
all
and
time.
they blend literally everything in it.
I'm marrying Oreo, cookies and cream. I'm going to fuck Rocky Road and kill mint.
Rocky Road is a popular ice cream flavor featuring a rich chocolate base mixed with marshmallows and nuts, typically almonds, walnuts, providing a combination of creamy, chewy, and crunchy textures.
See, I'm not a big marshmallow person, but I'd eat that.
The one that I get from the place up the street has the bunch of nuts as the marshmallow, like I mentioned. And
Yeah.
then it's like chocolate chips and stuff in it
Yeah.
too. Do you have yours?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Marrying mint chip, fucking cookies and cream, killing Rocky Road. Not a nut guy.
I am going to kill off cookies and cream. I am going to fuck Rocky Road and marry mint chocolate chip.
Thank you.
I like the cookies and cream. My favorite like combo is typically coffees with Oreo.
Yeah, coffee or any of your normal flavors. This is kind of a newer thing. Like some of the places up by us, they have coffee Oreo and they have mint Oreo. Love
Mint
those.
Oreo is
Love those.
top tier.
I
Like,
hate mint.
Yeah,
anything.
he says.
Yeah,
it
you're
ta-
not a mint guy?
He says it tastes like toothpaste.
Well, there's
Um,
people that
that's the
love
flavor
mint
of
ice cream and
toothpaste.
people that hate mint ice
I
cream.
love
There's
mint
no
ice
middle
cream.
ground.
I absolutely love it.
I'll eat coffee ice cream, even though I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
drink coffee.
Yeah,
Love
coffee ice cream is awesome, but coffee Oreo, that's like, you go to a pizza place, get cheese.
Yeah.
For me, I get the coffee Oreo because that's how I judge you is how is it?
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
a big coffee guy.
Same.
And just in general, like
Same.
that candle, it smells like coffee. I hope you like the smell.
I
of the
haven't
fresh spun
smelled it.
coffee.
It's very, very faint.
I
Yeah.
haven't even noticed.
Honestly,
It's
when
great.
it comes to ice cream, it's either Reese's or Oreo for me.
Good picks. All right, Preston 4858. What's y'all's podcast lineup for this year? AKA, what are you listening to?
Same shit as every year.
Yeah, I have Teardown, DBC, occasionally Stacking Pennies, Download if there's somebody on it that I want to listen to, or sometimes I catch it during the week. That's all
For
I got
me,
the
it's-
bandwidth for.
Yeah, for me, it's Teardown. I usually end up listening to some of Denny's show because it's the only thing out on the way down here.
Yeah, sometimes I do too.
DBC, which I usually listen to on the way home from here, finish it tomorrow morning. Then it's Stacking Pennies. Usually listen to the first download. The guest download, I'll listen to if it's someone good. This
Yeah.
year, there haven't been many. Junior's gone off on rails this year. Like he had that fucking esports guy that they ended up talking about Jesus the whole time. I didn't even listen to that one. He's had some weird ones this year.
Yeah.
He wants to get like a trading card guy on there. Like, no, I want old NASCAR people. Stop it. Stop. It's your show. You can do whatever you want. I love you, Dale. Please hire me. But
Yeah,
I
know
don't,
what you mean.
I'm not into like I want to hear the stories from the old crew guys and shit. Like what was it last year when you had Two Beer on twice? That was awesome. Those episodes ruled. I've been really liking Gluck's Thursday show because it's just him.
I haven't listened to it much.
It's just him, and he usually has 2 to 3 either drivers or like last week he had
I
the guy.
listened a couple times.
Last week he had the guy from Goodyear on. It's a great. I like having something on Thursday that's talking about what's coming, not what happened.
Yeah.
Like all week we're listening to recap, and then the Thursday show slots in a great to get you ready for what's coming. And I really like that they did that.
gotta
And
give
it's
it more
and it's
time.
short too. Like it's not very long. It's only like 40 minutes long. So just a good little like,
That's a
all
good
right,
one.
end of the week time,
Norm?
Give you guys some random ones. Obviously, DBC, Stacking Pennies, the first half of Junior's first podcast. Second half usually gets kind of
Yeah, I don't
dragged out.
the betting section I don't really listen to. I just kind of don't care.
Big podcast I'm into right now. Are You Garbage? It's the best podcast ever. Random JRE episodes, depending on the guest.
What's
Oh.
JRE?
Joe Rogan.
Oh, yep.
Unsubscribe, Man vs. Morning. Those are like kind of like GunTuber type ones. Like I was listening to
Are those? How long are those?
usually like hour and a half. They're not too
Okay.
long. The unsubscribe ones are kind of just like if you're in the mood to listen to 5 people talk over each other, yell, and sometimes say something interesting. It's fun,
So like this show,
but
but 5.
a lot less like official about anything.
Oh, okay.
It's usually like, yeah, I made a YouTube video about this guy that survived this battle in World War II. I'm going to tell you all the weird shit he did. And then they'll just like shoot the shit about that for an hour.
Yeah.
But Man vs. Morning, I was listening to that today. Those are the guys that like, they're on like, own like Pepperbox, which is its own streaming thing for GunTubers where it has no rules opposed to YouTube where they do whatever they want.
Mhm.
But they had some guy on that was, when he was in the military, he was like special forces and shit. And he pretty much like broke down exactly how they rescued the soldier a couple weeks ago.
Cool.
And it was like some cool ass details about like, this is likely what happened and this and that. And so it was a really good listen.
What was that one called?
Man vs. Morning.
Send that to
It's
me.
pretty,
Next time you're listening to it, just send
yeah,
it
it's
to me.
kind of like a conspiracy bullshit podcast, but they're 3 cool dudes.
Yeah.
It's fun to listen to.
Send me that one. That sounds good. I
Yeah.
like new shit. Hey, thanks for that question because now I learned something new, maybe too. ATK 78 with a fuck Mark Kill.
Ooh.
Red Bull, Monster, Celsius.
Mary Monster,
All
fuck Red Bull, kill Celsius.
Marion Red Bull, fucking Celsius because they're free at the track, killing Monster because I've just never liked Monster.
Those are also free at the track.
To be fair, I don't even really like Celsius, but when I'm hungover, it's fucking loud in the garage, and it does help. I've never liked the taste of Monster, and they do nothing for me energy wise.
I'm going to marry Celsius. Fuck Red Bull that used to be flipped. Celsius has stolen me away, and I'm gonna kill off Monster. I do like Monsters a lot more than you do.
I just
seemingly.
don't. Yeah,
The new Punk Punch,
I don't do flavors.
unreal.
I just
But
drink the
yeah, I
OG
mean-
gasoline flavored ones.
There's usually more of those left by the end of the day, so I usually have those round 2 at the track with Norm. You just start with my Celsius, and then Norm and I have a
For me, it's-
Monster together,
it's
and I
the-
do enjoy them as well. So
just the orange Red Bulls, baby. Just mainline those
Yeah.
things.
I prefer zero sugar Monsters because they are high test on the sugar.
You like zero sugar everything, and I
Correct.
just can't do it. I can't do the
Zero
fake
I've
sugar,
sugar.
ginger
tried
ale.
them. Like I don't really like the white Monsters. I've had them. They're not bad.
You want to try that one?
Like the green
Get
band
out.
Can't help
zero
you.
sugar ones aren't that great, but I've had them.
Yeah.
I just do the OG, dude. High test.
Get out.
Get out. What kind of monster is it? A dust bunny?
The little ones.
Yeah,
Real monsters. You know those little ones?
Oh, that's a
Great
memory.
show.
That was a
Great show.
I like that.
Yeah.
Golf Country TDI. Is it time for Brad Keselowski?
Oh my
To
god!
retire.
Shut up. He's salty because Brad got a little bit in the way yesterday, and they all think it cost Blaney the win. There was almost fisticuffs in the Discord yesterday between RFK and what's his name, Real Fucking Cursed. And
Yeah.
I think it's real
Jet.
figgy curse.
it's Real
now.
Figgy Cursed. I'm so tired of that joke.
Yeah, it's
I got
obnoxious.
really bored of
I
that
hate
really
how
fast.
Junior kind of accepted it.
Yeah, I hate it too. I want him to be like, you all are idiots.
That's my family, goddammit.
Yeah, there was almost like fisticuffs in Discord yesterday because Jet wouldn't shut up about how Brad might have gotten in the way.
That's all I got for the Instagram. We got
All right.
something from the Discord. If
Yeah,
you're in the
there
chat,
was-
obviously ask away.
There was a
also
handful.
Brad's still like top 10 in points. Brad's doing
Yes.
great.
I think there's only like what did Priest post today that there's only 3 people that have finished on the lead lap every race?
Brad
Priest, Brad, and Reddick.
Yep.
The post was great though. Did you see the
The
picture?
pictures were awesome.
pictures
Bro,
were
his
fucking
protein
hilarious.
video.
Dude.
That was
that-
so funny.
Dude, I remember that video like broke the internet when it first came out.
Yep. All right. This one's for Norm. W. With Bowman's almost inevitable firing, what team would you like to see him at?
I wanted to wait till now. Ban him from Discord.
You can show him how much you love him at Pocono.
I mean, where is he going to end up? I don't know. RFK would be sweet, but he'd have to sell all his sick Corvettes. So I don't know. Go drive the Hendrick 17 Xfinity car and win every race ever.
Sold.
I don't give a shit. 48 car.
Josh, I agree with this one. Can we start a petition to ban the booth from using the word truckers at truck races?
I hate it. I hate it
fucking
so much.
hate it. Even Denny said it today on his show. He said, "Oh, I talked to some of the truckers after the race. Fucking hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it."
I would cut them down, like limit the amount they can use it.
No, never.
If they hit us with like a hardcore mother truckers,
Okay.
like once a week,
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Pepper,
But
I'm
I'd
not.
just ban the truck booth in general.
Yeah. Pepper, I'm not reading that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the truck booth is so bad.
Bad.
Pepper, you know better. I'm not reading that. Joe Spinelli, what's worse than a Ty Gibbs win? Not much. Honestly,
yeah,
a swift kick in the dick sounds better.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, certainly don't enjoy it. It's almost worse because it doesn't make me feel anything. I'm not even angry. I'm just like gross.
Yeah,
You
same.
You just deleted a good race.
Yep.
Like it could have been a good race, and it just like now it just sucks. Just flat.
Josh again. Now that post-race inspection is done and Ty Gibbs' win is official, can we discuss how flawed the post-race inspection process is and how Ty Gibbs should have never won that race because he's a nepo baby little bitch? Josh, I fucking love you.
That was awesome.
Do they check that in post race?
Maybe. Do they have a template for that?
That's a small template.
Oh.
It's like one of those like you can only ride the ride when you're this tall sticks.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those.
He just gets
Hey,
out of the
leave
car.
Reddick out of this.
He
gets-
failed too.
He gets out of the car. Who's your daddy and what does he do?
All
He
right.
owns the team. You're out.
Bennett, can you ever recall a first driver win or any driver race win in general that people hated more? And I don't mean like KFB winning whatever back in the day because that was different. That was still fun. This isn't.
Yeah, it was different with KFB because KFB played into it. He played
Yes.
the heel role and he was badass.
I still
and he
think
Also,
back it
KFB's first win was for Hendrick, which is universally
Well,
loved.
I'm not even first win, but even any win. Like I think back to the slide job win. He gets out, the whole fucking crowd's booing him, and he gets out, does the crying face. He plays into it, you
Yeah.
know?
But it was like everyone's involved in it.
Yeah.
This is just like people can't stand the kid, but like don't boo and hate the kid per se. It's just everyone's so flat about it. And
I'd say like
it's almost
another.
worse.
Oh, I got a winner for that question.
What?
Read the question again.
Can you ever recall a first driver win or any driver race win in general that people hated more?
Bubba Wallace, Talladega. Next question.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's Jesus, Norm.
It's accurate though.
He's not
He's
wrong.
not wrong, though.
He's not wrong.
He's
at
not
all.
wrong. I mean, I loved it, but yeah.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say the only other one that comes to mind is like Keselowski in the 09
Yeah.
car. I don't remember what that said on it.
Mika Sakawuki car?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Miha Sabuhi. That's how me and my buddy forever pronounce Mitsubishi.
Oh, Jesus.
Mitsubishi. Miha Sabuhi.
It's canceled. Whatever that word on the,
Shane Gillis came back from that. I can too.
whatever that word on the side of Keselowski's car was, it meant the something to the people that Kyle's family stole the land from.
sounds about right.
Yeah, but he turned Edwards
When he turned
into the
Edwards,
atmosphere
that
when
was-
he won
yeah.
that one. Even though he was
Um,
there and Edwards forced him below the line.
What was the Talladega win? Was that the Jeff one where they were throwing stuff at it when he Junior didn't win?
Yeah, he was getting hucked.
And
They were
people were
throwing
hucking beer
Pepsis at the
cans.
Pepsi car.
Yeah, they were throwing Pepsis and beers and seat cushions and shit. All right. Joe Spinelli saw this on X, but it low key makes sense. No, it doesn't because you're posting it. Could Trackhouse's spiral be because they plan to move to Dodge? We know Dodge wanted to
No.
be in cut by 2027. If Trackhouse was already planned, Chevy could no. Stop.
Nope.
You got to stop bringing the Reddit rumors here, dude. It's getting kind of annoying. I still don't love you.
Trackhouse
I love you, but-
spirals because they got rid of the goat.
Trackhouse is spiraling because they're trash. Yeah, I don't think Daniel Suarez was the problem because isn't he like 11th in points right now
He's
or something?
beating every single
All
one
of
of their
them?
drivers.
Yeah.
in points.
Amazing what happens when you're not an afterthought. Sorry. It's going to be the quote of the season.
Honestly, McDowell's doing much better in the points than I thought. I was looking at them the other day.
I keep forgetting McDowell is even in these races.
Yeah.
But he's quietly right there.
Yeah. All right. Cash. What did you guys do on Sunday since no race happened?
Yeah, deleted.
I
Deleted.
cleaned out a storage unit and listened to cars drive around Hudson Speedway all day.
Yep. All right. Corey Scothen. Who won the poll for trivia?
There's so many notifications from my cameras all day. Just trying to clear them out.
Oh. Corey Scothen with a trivia. Who won the inaugural Kansas Cups or who won
Ow.
the poll for the inaugural Kansas Cup
God.
Series race?
Someone we don't know.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I'm just going to say Ryan Newman.
Nope. No, you're never going to get it.
Derek Cope.
Jason Leffler.
Oh God. No idea.
Was
And
it
this-
an O'Reilly's race?
No, it says Cup Series race.
Oh, no shit. I didn't even remember him
And
racing
this
in Cup.
this one should be easy because they showed it on TV yesterday. Trivia. Sorry if they mentioned it on the broadcast, but I didn't hear it. They did. There are 6 drivers, all of them pretty relevant, that have won their first Cup race at Bristol. How many can you name?
Yeah, I saw this.
Earnhardt, Irvin, Rusty
Swerve
Wallace,
Irvin, Elliott Sadler was
Elliott
on that list,
Sadler, Kurt Busch, and now Ty Gibbs.
Yeah.
Earnhardt in 79, Rusty in 86, Irvin in 90, Sadler in 01, Uncle Kurt in 02, and Gibbs yesterday.
I mean, that's a great trivia if they didn't give it away.
Yeah.
If they hadn't have just played it yesterday, yeah.
I would have maybe gotten Kurt Busch.
I knew Sadler,
I do Earnhardt.
Kurt.
Yeah, probably Earnhardt.
I don't think I knew Earnhardt.
If I thought about it long enough, I would remember it was Earnhardt.
Well, because that was a big part of the Remembering Earnhardt series. you know.
yeah, I don't think I would have got it though.
Wags, if I win 4 DraftKings contests in a row, I'll buy some merch. Yeah, I'm bragging, and fuck Ty Gibbs.
Data boy.
You should just buy some merch anyway. It's not that expensive. Oh,
Good deal. Good quality stuff.
Ricky Harden the wall with an FMK.
Oh boy.
Ty Gibbs, Austin Hill, Max Reeves. The
No.
cookout kid.
No.
Kill.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Can I just put them all in a car and send them over a cliff on a banana peel while they scream O'Doyle rules?
Deal with that. That's
O'Reilly rules.
That's
Ow!
awful.
As the car goes over the cliff. That one, yeah.
you suck.
Oh
One
yeah,
of
that's
the-
actually a great. I know I saw. That's actually a great answer for our earlier question of who do you hate? Austin Hill.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about that man.
Yeah, I was saving that for Cup Series, guys.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. He's running the Cup Series. We got one from
Yeah.
Josh in the YouTube chat, and I saw that
area.
I listened to this on Denny's podcast. He said, is Kyle Busch done? Denny made a good point of him adapting to Gen 4, 5, and 6 cars, and in his last few seasons in the Gen 6 car, not being great, and then his downfall in the Gen 7. Is it time to consider him washed?
I mean, he wasn't bad at all in 2022.
But what Denny's point in there was everybody was bad in 2022 because no one knew
Yeah.
anything about the car. So he won 3 races. Now that everyone's figured it the fuck out,
I
he
think
was on
it's
he was
team.
on an equal playing field back then. Everybody else has progressed. He has not.
Yeah.
I still do not blame Kyle Busch completely. I think he sucks in this car, 100%. But you put him in a truck and he still goes out and fucking dominates and wins. I don't think he's washed. I think it's a combination of he doesn't know what he's doing in the Gen 7 car, and the cars he's driving are butt.
Yep.
Is he 2015 Kyle Busch still? No, but it's these cars. It's all about the cars.
Yep.
And if RCR can ever get their shit together and give him a fast car, he'll be a fast driver in a fast car.
Yep.
Right now, the driver can't make up enough of the difference for the most part in these cars. They can't take the race into their own hands. They have to.
He's not taking a 15th place car and contending for the win.
Yeah.
Kyle Busch is taking a 15th place car and contending for 13th.
That is
Yeah.
not a 15th place car.
no,
exactly
but on a good,
where I was
on a
going
good
with
day.
that. In the rare occasion when they hit on it, it's a top teens car.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at all of his teammates. Look at the graphic that they put up qualifying order when they ran the 3 cars most recently. It was qualified 29th, 31st,
Dude,
and
I had
35th.
such a good laugh at that. It was.
Did you see my
Martinsville.
comment from the show's page? It was just like some things you just shouldn't post has hundreds and hundreds of
Well,
likes
that's
on
like
it.
2311. Was it 2 years ago, or maybe it was last year? They were like posting their race results every week, and it was like 27th, 24th, 34th. It was like, geez, just don't post them at this point.
Yeah.
But Cletus said on his video he was shooting the shit with Stockman and them after qualifying for Rockingham, and he goes, "It's an RC. You guys are probably so embarrassed. An RCR car has probably never qualified in the 30s before." And I'm just sitting there like, maybe not in the O'Reilly series.
Every
But
week
if you
in
look
Cup.
at the Cup series last week,
Yeah.
all three of them did.
So to answer your question, I agree with Norm. Is he Kyle in his prime? No. Is he capable of doing more than 35th, battling for 5 laps down and fist fighting with Riley Herbst? Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
hell of a lot better than that. So
Yeah.
I think Kyle
Yeah.
more than likely still has it more than like Brad Keselowski. Like I think Kyle Busch is probably closer to his prime than Keselowski, and Keselowski is doing exactly what you said. He's maybe improving 1 or 2 spots over where his car's at, but give him a fast car and he's going to show you how fast it is.
Yep. Yeah.
I just think Kyle Busch, it's RCR. They're behind the 8 ball, and there's not an easy way out. Like
Bro,
there
they're not
was
even on
years
the
ago.
they're not even on the fucking
Yeah.
billiard table.
Yep. Cool.
No other questions, but Ed Cash with a comment. If they call them truckers, does that mean we can have lot lizards in the pits? Those are just the
But
NASCAR wags.
You already
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, you already do.
pretty much. And that does it for the questions and for yet another episode of the Loose is Fast podcast.
Now in high def.
Yeah, maybe potentially we'll take a look at a
Yeah.
look at it after we sign off.
Allegedly,
But
we did some camera settings and we're looking better, I think.
I think we are. But before we sign off, follow us everywhere at
Loosest Fast _pod on Twitter and Instagram. The Loosest Fast podcast on YouTube. Go to the link in our bio on the Instagram and the Twitter. You will find the link to our Discord, which is a damn good time. We had a great time this weekend. I mean, yesterday was the race. It was the Masters. If there's something sports going on, we're usually talking about it. We were talking about moon launches and moon coming back to Earth and you name it. We're bullshitting about it. So come join us. It's a great fucking time. We have a great little community in there. Everyone is very civil except for Sundays. Usually after the race, someone's mad at somebody. But everyone keeps it civil.
That's
everyone,
how it goes.
Everyone keeps it civil. There's fans for everybody in there. Even Levi, who likes Denny.
And yes, they do get in some battles during the race recap, during the race
Itself.
live race. But hey, that's half the
But
fun
it's
of
all
what we do.
civil. It's all civil. We've never
Yeah,
had
of
to.
course.
We've never once had to step in and be like, guys, relax. Like everyone keeps it civil for the most part.
Yeah, some people end up with hurt feelings, but that's racing. Deal
Yes.
with it.
Yep.
And I
I've
love
had to
it.
delete some comments here and there.
Well,
but
that's not people
Nothing
being
that
too
bad.
mean. That's people taking it too far. Mike, Jet, Joe. Sorry, I didn't mean to name names there, but
Leave them alone. I love them all.
no, Jet needs to get new material because he kept using the same joke 3 times yesterday,
It's a
and I was getting
one-trick
tired
pony.
of it.
Leave them alone.
He's
all right?
he'd
Hey, it takes
he would
longer-
hurt the pony.
It takes longer for hip jokes to make it to Canada and back. Okay.
I'm Kyle Belcher,
I'm Dan Walker.
Norm Peltier.
and we'll catch you next week.
Do you see the ice?
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Die.
Can I?
Please. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
You blew it.
Oh, because the camera's over there now. I'm thinking it's over here still. Okay, bye.
¿Qué pasa, mi amigo?